And good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports, live tonight from the comfort of Volschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield as a Pike County rivalry contest between the Pittsfield Sockies and the Western Wildcats. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Holt. Tim is alongside tonight as well. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Sockies and the Wildcats first in the JV contest. Varsity to follow. It's senior night for the Sockies here at Volschel Gym. We hope to talk to the seniors following the contest in the Varsity game later tonight. But a lot to take place before then. Glad you're with us on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Press Yours on You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press Yours on You, 506 Westwood, Camp Point, Illinois.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, Triopian Kansas State grad Emily Carls, Nathan and new All-Star accountant Madeline Heyer. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
We welcome you back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve you with all of your banking needs, whether you're opening your first savings or checking account, buying your first home, or helping to save some money away for those kids or grandkids. Great Rivers Bank is here to help you learn more about their services at greatriversbank.bank. The Western Wildcats and the Pittsfield Sockies. The Western actually played last night against Brown County at home on their senior night. The Sockies have been off since Saturday when they were beaten fairly soundly by Quincy Notre Dame, so both teams will be looking to get back on the winning side of things, both at the JV and varsity level here tonight. And always a good time when these two teams get together. We hear rumor that there is a chance we'll see the band play this evening, and we're hoping to see that. It's been a while since we've had that happen in the comforts and confines here at Volschel Gym, so we're hoping that is able to happen tonight. We know the Sockettes will dance. We also know that the cheerleaders will be here as well, so you're getting a few more and more. But you know, the thing about it is we're only a little over a week away from the end of the basketball season, and very strangely, it will just end. There's no regional, there's no postseason, there's not a lot of fanfare. It'll just be a final game and be done for the state of Illinois anyway. Our friends across the river in Missouri and north of here in Iowa will be playing a full postseason. So kind of hard to explain and figure out, kind of like a lot of things have been for nearly the past 12 months. But one of the things we can tell you is we'll be here to bring you the games as long as they have them here on Central Illinois Sports, and we've got action for you this evening. Also from Griggsville Perry, as the Tornadoes play host to West Central in what should be a good matchup there. Jack and John have the JV contest getting ready to tip off there. And we also have junior high volleyball action as Pittsfield will play Rushville this evening. It's live on our Facebook page at Central Illinois Sports. Let's pause for a timeout here. Hear from some of the sponsors who are helping to bring this game to you tonight. We'll take a look at the starting lineups for the JV contest between the Braves or how about the Sockies and the Wildcats after this.
To financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, you can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's the new beginning. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investments, member SIPC. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes offers support to our coaches, teachers, and athletes. Our mission is to help each grow in a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Western Illinois FCA invites you to go to westernilfca.org to find out more or to join us as a financial partner. Look for some great events coming up. In May, banquets in Jacksonville and Quincy, and the $1 Million Golf Shot too. Western Illinois FCA, working for you.
We welcome you back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. The Pittsfield Sockies, the Western Wildcats matching up here in junior varsity action first for you from Voschel Gymnasium. And we'll take a look at the starters for this junior varsity game, brought to us by Trash Queen, serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan counties with residential, commercial, and roll-off services. They offer 10-yard, 15-yard, and 20-yard roll-off containers. Call 217-320-4320. The visiting team is the Western Wildcats, and they will be starting at a guard as sophomore Caleb Harris. At a second guard is sophomore Zach Rucker. And at the third guard is a sophomore Max Keller. At a forward, he's a sophomore JT Walston. And at the other forward, a sophomore Blaine Miller. Miller, Walston, Keller, Rucker, and Harris for the Western Wildcats. For the Pittsfield Socky JV squad, Scott Bacon is their coach. They'll start at a guard, a 6'1 sophomore Adam Musgrave. At a second guard, he's a 5'7 sophomore Nolan Daniel. At the third guard, a 5'10 freshman Brennan Tomhave. At a forward, a 6'2 freshman Eli Mendenhall. And at the other forward position is the 6'2 sophomore Caden Anstedt. Anstedt, Mendenhall, Daniel, Tomhave, and Musgrave for the Socky junior varsity team. A final timeout on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll start the JV contest next on Central Illinois Sports.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
It's time for you to find out the difference that thousands have found with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville. If you're looking for a new Ford, Lincoln, or maybe a used car, truck, or SUV, why don't you take the short drive to Jacksonville, Illinois, Westtown Ford. They have the best sales and service in the area, and what a selection, thousands to choose from. It's Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, 30 minutes from high prices. Phone 217-245-7101 or go to westtownford.com. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. No job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, we couldn't resist. Call Braden today at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Well, we're ready to kick off the junior varsity contest. The Sockies in the home whites with the red numbers in black trim. The Wildcats in the visiting charcoal gray uniforms, red numbers white trim. Our game tonight brought to you in part by Alana Express, here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Learn more about their services by visiting IlliniHospital.org. Western will get the basketball to start the contest as they are the visiting team, and we're underway here from Vosel Gym. Rucker works it on the right side to Keller. Keller deep in the corner finds Walston. He'll work a pass down on the block to Keller. Back out it goes. Shot put up no good underneath by Harris. And the rebound down to Anstead for the Sockies. Gets it to Daniel, who brings it into the front court for Pittsfield. Man-to-man defense both ways to start the contest. Tom Have has it right side. Works it down low. Mendenhall kicks it out on the wing. Musgrave wide open three is not going to fall through. Rebound loose underneath. And coming out of there with it is Max Keller. So both teams with their first possession of the night, neither to come up with any points. 7:20 to play here in the opening quarter on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Right side with the basketball is Caleb Harris. Check that's Rucker. Rucker gets caught with a high dribble and called for traveling. The turnover, the first of the contest by Western. So ball to bounce, length of the court to go for the Sockies. Daniel walks it up for Pittsfield. Hands it to Tom Have. Tom Have will work it over on the wing now to Musgrave. 1 minute and 5 seconds into this game. Nolan Daniel gets it back. Looking for the man on the roll. Now to Musgrave on the wing. Skips it across to Tom Have. He'll hold it high above his head. Out near the half-court line, Nolan Daniel. Good defense by Western here. Not allowing for any openings against the Sockies. Daniel gets it on the ball, handoff from Tom Have, tries the dribble drive, kicks to Mendenhall on the baseline, jump shot too short. Rebound, Daniel gets it back on the offensive side, and the Sockies will have a second chance here. Musgrave gets the top of the key, hands out to Nolan Daniel, to Tom Have. 6:17 to play in the first, no score here in the JV contest early on. Musgrave now dribbles, gets it to Mendenhall, baseline drive, little floater up and good. Mendenhall's got his first two, and gives the Sockies an early 2-0 advantage. Now the man trapped in the backcourt. It's going to be tipped and stolen away by Nolan Daniel. His pull-up shot no good. Rebound down to Musgrave. He'll work the ball inside and is fouled as he puts up a shot. It was no good, but he's fouled as Anstead got the offensive board. And the foul whistled on Western here is called against Blaine Miller, his first, team first. 2 shots for Caden Anstead. First one on the way is well short, no good. Bowlers Universe, they're open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. They're hosting Socky Nation Queen of Hearts night tonight. Go out and be ready for the drawing at 7 o'clock, Saturdays 4 to midnight. Come out and enjoy the fun at Bowlers Universe. Anstead makes the adjustment, makes the second free throw, and makes it a 3-0 advantage for the Sockies. Anstead will take a chair as Connor Allen checks into the game for Pittsfield. Western's Rucker with the ball, stolen away by Daniel. Third turnover, Daniel drives, shot up no good, foul, and he'll shoot 2 shots. So the third turnover by the Wildcats will put Nolan Daniel at the free throw line, and it's whistled against Max Keller, his first. Daniel heads to the stripe, looking for his first points on the evening. 5:50 to play in the opening quarter of this contest, and the first shot up by Nolan Daniel is good. Into the game for Western, Andrew Wilson will check in. And sitting down will be Zach Rucker. Daniel with the next free throw. The lefty a little too hard. And the rebound down to Western in the hands of J.T. Walston. 4-0 the advantage for Pittsfield. 5:42 to play in the first. Now another near turnover by Western. Ball had to be saved in bounds, and Nolan Daniel's got another steal. 4th turnover by Western. Daniel has 3 of those steals. He'll work the pass out top to Tom Have. Wants Daniel to come get the ball. Hands it off to Allen. Kind of a tough pass there. Now the ball tipped, and Keller's going to steal it away if he can corral it. Now men on the floor in the backcourt after it. It is a turnover on the Sakis. Ball into the front court, thrown to Miller. He'll work it out on the wing. Now gets it back, does Miller on the post. Out to Walston. Between the circles, Wilson. Try to throw the pass in the post. Knocked away. Run down by Miller on the wing. He's caught there on the baseline and is going to be out of bounds with his foot on the baseline, and a turnover by Western is their 5th. The Sakis will bring into the contest Justin Pinnock and Ethan Gratton. They replace Mendenhall and Musgrave. 5:05 to play in the first. 4-0 is the advantage for the Sakis. As Daniel brings it across. Works toward the right wing, has picked up the dribble, leaves a pass out top to Tom Have. His pass now tipped, stolen away. Second Saki turnover. Into the front court, Keller on the run out. He'll rise, shoot, and score. And puts Western on the board for the first time. Makes it a 4-2 contest. With 4:40 to play in the first. The Sakis have turned it over a couple of times in a row now. Daniel to Tom Habe. Now Allen top of the key. Looks in the middle to Gratton. He couldn't catch it. It's turned over by Pittsfield. Their 3rd. Wilson will bring it into the front court for Western. Over on the right side finds Harris. Kicks to the wing. That is Wilson with it back. He's caught into a double team. Needs some help. Ball comes free down low to Keller. He'll put it up. Shot no good. And Tom Have grabs the board for the Sakis. He'll bring it into the front court with a right-hand bounce. 4:10 to play in the first. Top of the key, Allen to Daniel. Looking for Gratton top of the key. Look down low. There was Tom Have open for a second as they run a little flex offense. Now it comes to Tom Have. Down low to Daniel. Good catch. Strong move. Shot up good. Nolan Daniels got 3. And makes it a 6-2 Saki score. Tying their largest lead of the contest. This 4-point advantage. Now here's a turnover by Western as they're having some trouble handling the Saki pressure. They're 6th. And we'll get the mask timeout, I do believe. 3:45 to play in the first. It is a 6-2 advantage for the Pittsfield Sakis over the Western Wildcats. And we will get the first mask timeout of the night. We're back with you after this.
Sharing a big family moment. Working hard from home. Relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards.
Back to live action, a 6-2 advantage for Pittsfield. They'll have the ball underneath their own hoop here. Pinnock to throw it in for the Sakis. Close to 5, gets the ball into Musgrave. Musgrave on the back cut, try to find Allen. Ball comes free to Gratton, now to Anstead. It's like it's a hot potato out there right now. 3:37 to play in the first. 6-2 advantage for the Sakis. Now to Gratton. Just kind of sloppiness all around by Pittsfield right now. To Allen. Allen dribbles toward the right wing, gives it off to Pinnock. Pinnock with the bounce with 3:20 to play in the first. To Allen right wing. 2 men in the same spot on an offensive side. Usually that means somebody's not in a good spot. Here's Anstead. Now he gets the ball going right to the hole. Shot up good. And 1. So Anstead's got 3. He'll get an and 1 opportunity here with 3:11 to play in the first. And the foul's going to go against Blaine Miller, his second, team 3rd. So Anstead to the stripe for the and 1. He's 1 for 2 from there, has 3 points. Free throw is short. And the rebound pulled in by J.T. Walston for Western. 3:05 to play in the first. 8-2 advantage for the Sakis on the Trash Queen scoreboard. 3-2-0, 43-20 for Trash Queen. Pass out top comes to Wilson. Wilson looks for the backdoor cut, try to find Walston. The ball stolen away. Turnover number 7 by the Wildcats. Pinnock will bring it across for Pittsfield. Out front to Allen. Looked for Gratton. He'd already cut to the basket. Musgrave, though, there Johnny on the spot to run it down. Or as it was, Braden on the spot. Pinnock to Grattan. He'll pull it out with the dribble, hand it off to Pinnock. 2:32 to play in the first. 8-2 advantage for the Sockies, trying to add to it on this attempt. Grattan gets it top of the key with Walston playing him in the man-to-man. Look back door, overthrew Anstead, had to run it down. Now throws a pass that goes off of the chest of Musgrave and out of bounds. It'll be a Socky turnover, their fourth. Daniel and Tom Hay back in. They sit down. Allen, and also taking a chair will be Grattan. On the other side, we see Jed Adney come in for the first time. Also into the contest is Jackson White, the sophomore. Wilson with it in the backcourt for Western. He and Keller look to bring it up. Throws a pass. Musgrave picks it out of the air. Larceny layup. Musgrave up and in for his first two. And it's a 10-2 Socky advantage with 2 minutes to play in the first. Now here's another ball tip stolen away. Tom Have on the run out. He'll drive in. Runner up no good. Daniel there for the putback, won't fall. And the rebound this time comes down to Western. Ball now knocked loose at the half-court line. Stolen away. 10th Wildcat turnover. They got to take better care of it. 1:40 to play in the first. Pinnock with it on the right side. For the Wildcats, the Sockies are pressuring, but they're just trying to go a little too fast getting the ball up the court. Here's Anstead to Pinnock. Turns and faces at the free throw line. Now to Tomhave. There's Daniel wide open underneath. He misses the ball. Throws it back out to Tomhave for a three. It's well short. And the rebound run down by Wilson, his first. He'll work it to Rucker. Across it goes to White. Had to wait for his teammate Keller to get across the half-court line. Now White gets it back to Keller. 1:09 to play in the first. Ball in the hands of the Wildcats, trailing 10-2. White with it with Anstead coming out to pressure him. He could still dribble, has not done so yet, and he's going to get fouled by Anstead, who reaches in and fouls him, his first, team first. So ball out of bounds to Western on the sideline. Here's Mendenhall in, as Pinnock will take a chair for Pittsfield. A minute to play in the first quarter of the JV game. Ball comes in to Rucker. Long pass finds White. On the right side now to Adney. Adney with the left-hand bounce. Pull-up jump shot a little too hard. And Musgrave grabs the board for Pittsfield. He'll use his quickness to bring it into the front court. Works a pass up top. Going to be stolen away by Wilson if he can run it down. Good hustle. Saves it alive and really never had the possession. It comes back into the hands of Anstead. You can't knock the hustle of Andrew Wilson that time for the Wildcats. Really did all he could to try to get the possession back. 30 seconds to play in the first. Tomhave with the basketball. Looks down to Anstead. Good find. Anstead puts it up and in. He's got 5, and it's a 10-point Socky lead. 12-2 with 20 seconds to play in the first. Keller with it across the half-court line to Rucker. Looks for the long pass. Overthrows his intended recipient and White. And the Wildcats another turnover. Here comes J.T. Walston back into the game for Western. 12.7 seconds to play in the first. Pittsfield has a 10-point lead, and they'll have the basketball. Musgrave gets it on the inbound. He'll bring it toward the front court to Daniel with 7, 6, now 5. Works off the Anstead screen. Kicks to Tomhave on the wing for 3. Good from downtown. Tomhave with a tray. He's got 3. And after a quarter, it's a 15-2 advantage for the Pittsfield Socky JV team over Western. Back with second quarter play-by-play after this.
When you hear Pike County Glass, what do you think of? Is it storm window and screen repair, commercial doors, windows and storefronts? Maybe it's auto glass repair, including windshields, rock chip repair, side glass and back glass. Or it could be screen and porches, glass showers and doors, and, well, you get the point. Glass is in their name, and glass is what they do. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area with high-quality craftsmanship, products, and customer service that's second to none. You'll find Pike County Glass at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, or call them at 217-285-4275.
Hometown Real Estate offers residential buying and selling specialists as well as land specialists across the Midwest. Call our office at 217-285-4502 or call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. Speak to any of the hometown brokers for residential and commercial properties. Kate hopes you are enjoying the broadcast of our local teens enjoying their sports. Give Kate Marable a call at 217-370-9809. Hometown Real Estate for you.
It is a 15-2 advantage for Pittsfield over Western. They counted the 3. They just haven't put it on the board yet here at Voschel. Sockies will have the basketball to start the second quarter. And they'll turn it over to start the second quarter. So it'll be Western ball now. 7:43 to play in the first half. Keller with the ball, brings it across to Harris. Bounces on the wing to White. Works it out top to Keller. Keller with the basketball for the Wildcats. Daniel tries to steal it away, runs it down near the half-court line. Now Daniel knocks it away from behind him. Bodies on the floor after it, and Pittsfield will steal the ball. 12th turnover by Western. Musgrave into the front court. Might have double dribbled. Works it out to Mendenhall. Top of the key now with it is Nolan Daniel. 15-2 Socky advantage. 7:10 to play in the second quarter. Mendenhall hands it off to Musgrave. Looks for an opening at the high post. Gets it to Anstead. Deep in the corner, it goes to Daniel. Looks for a little pick and roll action with Anstead. He'll rise, shoot, and score two more. Good find by Daniel. Anstead finishes at the rim. And it is a 17-2 Socky lead. Into the front court with the basketball. Stolen away. Tom Habe with the steal. He'll put it up and miss the layup. And on the rebound, they'll have Nolan Daniel for the foul. Daniel called for his first, team's second. And it'll be ball out of bounds. Length of the court to go for Western. 6:39 to play in the half. Rucker with it into the front court. He throws it to Keller, who was just across the half-court line. Now to White, out to Keller. On the right wing, Walston gets a touch. He'll pass it off on the corner to Rucker. He's in a tough spot there. He's working out of a double team. Now the ball tips stolen away. Into the front court, Tom Have on the run out. He and Harris kind of collide. Out to Daniel, over to Mendenhall on the wing. He'll dribble toward the top of the key. Give it off to Javen Petty, who's checked in for the first time. Now with it is Anstead. Free throw line, Mendenhall. Looks in the paint, wasn't open. Bounce pass goes to Nolan Daniel. Out front, Tom Have. Over to Petty. 5:55 to play in the half. Petty now has the ball knocked free by Harris. Harris with a steal, and then he'll be called for traveling as he rolled over with it. So Pittsfield will turn it over for the 5th time, Western for the 14th, and the Sockies will get the ball back. Here is Blaine Miller back into the game for Western. Socky ball on the sideline, 5:50 to play in the second quarter, up 17-2. Their largest lead of the contest on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Nolan Daniel has it, works around the defender, kicks to Mendenhall, out to Tom Have. Good look, 3 ball on the way, no good. Rebound down to Petty, but he was over the back. Javen Petty called for his first, the 3rd team foul on the Sockies. And it'll be Western ball, length of the court to go. Into the front court, Rucker brings the ball. Throws a pass that's tipped, run down on the sideline, and then dribbled off of the man's foot and in the backcourt. Ball loose, run down back there by Miller. He'll shovel it to Rucker. Rucker out of a double team finds Walston. Deep in the corner right side. Bounce pass goes in the post to Miller. Hands it off to Keller. Pull up jump shot, no good. And Nolan Daniel gets the board for the Sockies. He'll walk it up with 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. His squad leading 17-2. Here's a shot put up, and who made that, Tim? Nolan Daniel. Daniel's shot, he has got 5 and makes it 19-2. Keller has it on the right wing for the Wildcats. There's a pass out front, run down by Harris. He dribbles toward the right corner, works it out to Keller. 4:30 to play in the second. Ball between the circles to Miller. Over on the left side, Rucker for the 3, good. Rucker with the tray. He's got his first 3 of the contest and makes it a 19-5 score. Gotta like the confidence Rucker shot that ball with. 4:15 to play in the half. Mendenhall out to Daniel. And Scott Bacon wants the timeout for Pittsfield. We'll pause as well. 4:09 to play in the first half. It's a 19-5 advantage for the Sockies. We're back after this.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts, all made to order. mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live entertainment. Once you experience Nucci's, it will become a favorite destination.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy? What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4? I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
Well, we're back to live action, and Eli Mendenhall gets the ball in the inbounds play and scores his second basket of the night and makes it a 21-5 advantage for the Sockies. Here's a ball now. Western going to overthrow their intended man and turn it over. Stoppage in play will allow Musgrave to return for Pittsfield. And he sits down Petty. 21-5 advantage for the Sockies. They'll get the basketball back. Into the front court, Tom Have with it. Looks for an opening, now pulls the ball out to Musgrave. Hands it off to Pinnock. Pinnock away from a couple of defenders on the dribble. To Tom Have, top of the key. Might have been an illegal screen by Mendenhall, and then he has the ball bounced away from him, but they'll say that that's because the man reached in and fouled. That will be Caleb Harris with the foul, his first, team fourth. Ball out of bounds underneath for Pittsfield. 3:32 to play in the half. Ball out of bounds underneath. Comes out front to Justin Pinnock. He'll hand the ball to Tom Have. Works the ball handoff now to Allen. Allen will give it to Pinnock on the left wing as they run a little three-guard weave. To Tom Have. Looks for the dribble drive. He'll pull up with a little jump shot. It's good. Brennan Tom Have with another 2. He's got 5. And the Sockies build on now what is their biggest lead of the night, this 18-point advantage. On the Trash Queen scoreboard with 3:03 to play in the second. Here's a ball tip stolen away at the half-court line. In the front court, Pinnock, little off-balance shot, no good. Rebound, Allen on the putback is good. Connor Allen's got his first 2 following the offensive board and the putback. Makes it 25-5. Caleb Harris with it, throws it off the back of his man. Walston on the floor hustling after it, saves the possession for his team. Gets it to Walston, over to Miller. Miller on the baseline move has now been fouled by Mendenhall. No, they'll call it a jump ball and it'll stay with the Wildcats. Daniel back in, Tom Have sits down. 2:32 to play in the half. 25-5 advantage, and now a turnover as Walston went to throw it to Harris. That ball went out of bounds. Nobody touched it. And a turnover against the Wildcats. Here comes Preston Bonds into the game, the 5'11 freshman for the Sockies. He will replace Mendenhall. 2:30 to play in the first half. Sockies with a 20-point lead and the basketball. Pinnock with it on the wing right side. Down to Allen. Shot fake. Now he'll go up with it and score. Allen's got 4. And it's 27-5. Rucker with it in the backcourt. Looks for a pass. Finds Miller free in the front court. He'll attack down low. Passes it off to Weir. Weir will throw it out top now to Walston. Over to Rucker. On the wing it goes to Harris. Into a turnaround shot by Rucker. Tough one, won't fall. And the rebound to Connor Allen, his second board. Into the front court, Nolan Daniel with the basketball for the Sockies. Hands it to Musgrave. Lob pass down low. Allen. Shot fake. Lets the defender fly by. Missed the shot. Rebound pulled in by Blaine Miller. Miller's got his first board. Into the front court. Rucker with it for the Wildcats of Western High. Now he's lost the dribble. Throws a pass out top. Comes free to Harris. Harris on a little drive. He puts up an off-balance shot. Might have twisted an ankle. It's no good. And the rebound to Musgrave for Pittsfield. Musgrave into the front court. Shot put up is no good. And thought maybe they'd stop the play here because they've got a man injured. Daniel now steals it away. The half-court line and then dribbles into the backcourt. So that'll be a Socky turnover as it's over and back. 6th Socky turnover. Western will get it here. Wilson's back in. Harris sits down. And it's ball out of bounds to Western right at the half-court line with 1:13 to play in the half. Rucker will bring it across for the Wildcats. Works it near the sideline right side to Luke Weir. Weir will reverse the ball on the right side to Rucker. Now deep in the corner to Wilson. Between the circles, Miller with under a minute to play in the half. Miller on the pull-up jump shot, won't fall. And on the rebound, somebody for the Wildcats is over the back. And that somebody appears to be Andrew Wilson. It's his first, 5th team foul. 52 seconds to play. And it is Saki basketball. Into the front court, Daniel hands the ball to Musgrave. Around it goes to Pinnock with 37 seconds to play in the half. To Nolan Daniel, he'll drive the middle of the lane. Running shot, no good. Rebound down to Blaine Miller, his second. Works the ball to Rucker, now to Wilson with 25 seconds to play. Gets it to Miller. Now he loses it, but Walston runs it down in the corner. Works the pass out to Rucker. Rucker with a jump stop. Pass down low. Miller gets it underneath, and he is going to be bumped and fouled by Musgrave. He'll pick up his first and the 4th team foul. Mendenhall and Anstedt return for the Sakis. They will replace Allen and Bonds. Also, Tom Have returns, sitting Pinnock to the bench. 13.5 seconds to play in the second quarter. Inbounds pass comes out front to Luke Weir. Out to Rucker with 10 seconds. Over to Wilson. Wilson puts it on the deck. Leaves it to Weir. Out to Wilson with 5. He'll cross over top of the key, looking to get free. Gets it to Rucker. Good look, 3-ball on the way. No good as the buzzer sounds, and we've reached halftime. It's a 27-5 advantage for the Pittsfield Sakis over the Western Wildcats as we take you to the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular Halftime Show with halftime stats and analysis your way after this.
They say nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to U.S. Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Carnes Communication. If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Welcome back to the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular Halftime Show. A 27-5 advantage at the halftime break for the Pittsfield Saki JV team over the Western JV squad. It was 15-2 Sakis after a quarter, so they outscore Western 12-3 in the second quarter to take this 22-point lead into the halftime break, which is their largest of the contest. No ties, no lead changes in the ballgame. Turnovers, that's been a problem for Western. 18 in the first half and 6 for the Sakis. Fouling situation looks like this. 4 for Pittsfield, a single foul on Musgrave, Petty, Daniel, and Anstedt. For Western, 5 team fouls, 2 on Blaine Miller, and then a single foul on Wilson, Keller, and Harris. Halftime stats are brought to you in part by Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offers quality concrete for your new build. driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, and anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. Call 309-252-1052. We'll take a look at the rest of your halftime stats on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show after this.
Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season. Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. 27-5, an advantage at the halftime break for the Pittsfield Sockies over the Western Wildcats in junior varsity basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Western shooting 2 of 11 from the floor, 18%, 1 of 3 from 3, and have not shot a free throw yet. Leading scorers Zach Rucker with 3, and Max Keller has 2. Caleb Harris, Luke Weir, Andrew Wilson, Jed Adney, J.T. Walston, Blaine Miller, and Jackson White all played in the first half but did not score. For Pittsfield, 12 of 22, shooting 54.5%, 1 of 3 from 3, and 2 of 5 from the free throw line, 40%. Led in scoring by Caden Anstedt with 7, Nolan Daniel with 5, along with Brennan Tomei with 5. Connor Allen and Eli Mendenhall each have 4, and Adam Musgrave has 2. Justin Pinnock, Preston Bonds, Javen Petty, and Ethan Gratton also played in the first half but did not score. It's a 27-5 advantage for Pittsfield on top of Western in junior varsity action on Central Illinois Sports. We'll pause for a timeout here. Back after this.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Spring will be here before you know it. Don't let busted screens leave you feeling cooped up when the nice weather arrives. Pike County Glass is your one-stop shop for screen and window repair. From storm window and screen repair to screened-in porch installation, Pike County Glass does it all and more. All with high-quality craftsmanship and products, plus customer service that is second to none. Call Pike County Glass at 217-285-4275 or stop by at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Pike County Glass, West Central Illinois' glass experts.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we asked, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want, now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Welcome back. Thanks to Carnes Communication, your local U.S. Cellular agent in Pittsfield, for being our halftime sponsor. 285-5400, Carnes Communications. That's how you get a hold of them, or you can stop by and see them at the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Mike Lentz and his staff doing a great job serving you with high-quality customer service and the newest items that U.S. Cellular has to offer. Well, there's just a couple of seconds ticking off the halftime clock here, and while they do that, we remind you about Lipkeman Seed Sales, your Pioneer dealer, including precision farming and crop insurance. Call Aaron Lipkeman, 217-430-4516, or Brett Lipkeman, 217-242-2703. Glad to be with you live tonight on Central Illinois Sports. We'll have action for you every night this week. Tomorrow night, the Sockies are in action against Payson Seymour here. The junior high team will be in action against Carthage. Thursday night, Pittsfield's varsity basketball team will travel to Minden. The junior high team will be at home. And I believe, off the top of my head, I can't remember who they play, to tell you honestly. Friday night, another broadcast doubleheader, and then Saturday the same. So lots of action coming up for you on Central Illinois Sports. Hey, action here at Volschel Gym as we're back to it. As Pittsfield gets the basketball to start the second half, Daniel works it to Musgrave. Out it goes to Anstedt, to Tomei, to Anstedt, a little give and go action. Anstedt will complete at the rim. Anstedt's got 9 and makes it 29-5. Sockies will continue to pressure up big here. Little three-quarter court zone action, it appears. Keller has picked it up in the backcourt, finds Rucker, and we'll get 10 seconds to call. So a turnover on the Wildcats. And it'll be Pittsfield ball at the half-court line. 7:26 to play in the third. Tomei throws it in the backcourt to Nolan Daniel. He'll work away from his defender now with the left-hand bounce. It's Daniel, Tomei, Mendenhall, Anstedt, and Musgrave, the same way they started the contest. And now a foul out front on the reach called against Caleb Harris, his second, team first of the half. Ball out of bounds to the Sockies. Tom Habe to throw it in. To Mendenhall in the corner, has the man down low, but didn't throw it high enough, and the Sockies will turn it. Nope, they won't turn it over. I thought Western had a pretty good chance to get a steal there. And they didn't hustle after it. Kind of let the ball bounce out of bounds. Inbounds pass comes to Anstedt. He'll put up a shot, no good. Had trouble with the catcher. He would have scored easily. But as it was, he got fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Foul whistled against Rucker, his first, team second. And Anstedt to the free throw line. He's 1 of 3 from there, has 9 points. 7:11 to play in the third. First one by Anstedt is no good. Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. We'll get a violation now as somebody was over the line, so count that as a miss. And it'll be Western ball. Keller with it in the backcourt, picks it up, works it to Walston, back to Keller. Keller brings it across to Miller. Miller has the ball now stripped away. Anstedt on the run into the front court, waiting for some guards to come help him. Tom Habe to Mendenhall, into Anstedt. Ball kind of bounced free. Now bodies on the floor after him. Man, it's good hustle all the way around. And they'll say it goes off of Anstedt and out of bounds, and a Saukey turnover is their 7th. You know, it's 29-5 with both teams still willing to get on the floor after the ball. You got to like to see that. Because when you get a big lead, sometimes you can be complacent. When you get down big, sometimes you kind of give up a little bit. And both these teams are still playing really hard. 6:35 to play in the third. Keller with it into the corner, finds Rucker. Rucker now has the ball stripped away by Daniel. He'll work it into the front court on the bounce for the Sakis. On the left side to Musgrave. Works it toward the top of the key, finds Mendenhall. Mendenhall shouts out some instructions. Over to Anstead. Looking out top, now through the pass, nobody was there, turned it over, 8th turnover, ball stolen away. Caleb Harris with the layup, it's up and good. Caleb Harris with a steal and the layup and makes it 29-7. .550 to play in the third on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Mendenhall out to Musgrave. Back door, he'll try to thread the needle, ball knocked out of bounds. It'll remain with Pittsfield. Lucas Nichols is into the game. He will sit down Mendenhall. The other side, Wilson returns, and Rucker takes a chair for Western. Tom Habe to trigger. To Anstead. Daniel, Musgrave around the horn. Nichols, it goes to Tom Habe. He'll try the dribble drive, little floater, hit, shot no good, but he's fouled and he'll shoot two. The foul against Caleb Harris is his third, team third. And Tom Have to the free throw line for the first time today. He's got 5. Sakis are just 2 of 7 from the free throw line as a team. And make them 3 of 8 now as Tom Have makes the first. Damon Emmerich at Great River Spank is here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon Emmerich, 285-4404. Tom Have with the second one, also good. And makes it a 31-7 lead for Pittsfield. Tying their largest lead of the contest. With 5:25 to play in this third period. Now a man wide open in the front court. That's Wilson. He'll go up for the shot. It's no good, but he's fouled by Adam Musgrave. And Wilson will shoot two. Musgrave's second foul. Team first of the second half. Wilson to the free throw line. He's looking for his first points of the day. This will be the first free throws for Western on the evening. 5:19 to play in the third. And Andrew Wilson. He got the ball from the official. I don't think everybody was ready yet. Now he is ready to roll, and Wilson gets it back from the official. 2-shot foul here as he was hit on the shot. First one on the way is good for Wilson. He's on the board with his first point. Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, fountains, statues, benches, and much, much more. Stop by and see them or call 285-5013 for Real Net and Twine. Second free throw by Wilson won't fall, and they'll call Harris for a foul on the rebound, his fourth, team fourth. He kind of shoved off to go after the rebound. And it's a 31-8 contest. Harris will have to sit down as back into the game will come Jed Adney for Western. 5:15 left in the third period. 31-8 advantage for the Sakis. Out top, Tom Have to Allen. Throws a bounce pass to Anstead. Turns and faces there. Now to Daniel. Daniel will find Lucas Nichols. Nichols on a pass that's tipped and stolen away. Turnover number 9 by the Sakis. Keller into the front court, finds Walston. Works it over on the right side. Adney, pull-up jump shot, short. And the rebound to Anstead, his third. To Tom Have, 4:40 to play in the third. Right side, Allen. Daniel, over to Tom Have. It's the screen from Anstead. Finds him on the pick and roll. A little shot up in the lane. Off balance, no good. Gets his own rebound. Missed the putback. Rebound down to Connor Allen. His putback won't fall, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot two. Foul on Max Keller. It'll be his second, team fifth. And to the free throw line, Connor Allen to shoot a pair. He's got 4 points. 4:27 to play in the third, and we'll get the mask break. 4:27 left, third period. 31-8 advantage. Sakis back after this.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I am running for mayor because I believe in the future of Pittsfield and its citizens. We have the potential to thrive economically and safely in a state where the outlook appears tough. Let's prosper and grow as a community through job creation, tourism, and recreation. We are neighbors and friends who care, love, support, and stand up together.
On April 6th, vote Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
Welcome back on Central Illinois Sports. 4:27 to play in the third. 31-8 advantage for Pittsfield on top of Western. Sakis will have Connor Allen at the free throw line to shoot 2 shots, as he was fouled on the putback attempt. Allen on the day has 4 points, 3 rebounds, including 2 on the offensive side. And his first free throw is up and good. Pike County Concrete. If you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call, 285-5548, with locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville to better serve your needs. Allen can't get the second to fall, and the rebound comes down to Western's Jed Adney. So 32-8 the advantage for Pittsfield. With 4:15 to play in the third, here's a shot put up by Adney, no good. Rebound down to Allen for Pittsfield, his 4th. To Nolan Daniel into the front court for the Sakis. Left side, Nichols. Nichols to Tom Have, over to Daniel. Off of the Anstedt screen, going to drive right in. Left-hand layup good by Nolan Daniel. He's got 7, and it is a 34-8 advantage. Largest lead of the contest right now for the Sakis. 3:45 to play in the third period. Adney to Wilson, over on the right side. A good look for Weir from 3, no good. Rebound is going to be saved in by Allen, nearly hits the rafters with it. Ball tipped around and comes free to Anstedt. To Nolan Daniel, brings it across for Pittsfield, looking to build on this advantage here. Down low, Anstedt catches in the post, shot put up, it's blocked, and they'll call that. Oh, they're going to call that a shooting foul, I'll be darned. Looked like a pretty clean block for Mariah was. And they'll call it against Ched Adney, his first, team 6th. So 2 shots for Anstedt. He is 1 of 5 from the free throw line, has 9. His first free throw on the way is no good. Moose Lodge 420, check out their Friday meals. New specials each week. The food's hot, the drinks are cold at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. Caden Anstedt trying to get in double figures here with this free throw. Spins the ball, puts it up, and gets it to go. So he's got 10. He'll take a chair as Gratton's back into the game. And with 3:21 to play in the third period, it's 35-8 Pittsfield. Keller brings it into the front court for Western. Has the ball knocked away by Pinnock, and it is stolen away. He'll throw the pass to Allen into the front court on the run out. Quickly into the front court. Shot put up no good, but he's fouled by Wilson. Wilson's 2nd, team 7th, and Allen back to the free throw line where he is 1 of 2. So looking to add to the advantage for Pittsfield here. 3:08 left in the third. Connor Allen, 5 points, 4 rebounds in the ball game. And his first free throw is up and good. LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing here to help you with all of your trucking and hauling needs. Call 285-2808 to talk to the Dunhams and their professional team at LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing. Second one by Allen, also good. He's got 7. And he will take a chair as Jackson Viley comes in for the first time. 29-point advantage for Pittsfield. 3:05 to play in the third. Here's Wilson, has a lot of men reaching in for the ball. Finds Weir on the right side. Good look, 3-ball good from downtown. Luke Weir with his first 3 and makes it 37-11. Musgrave with it for the Sakis. Out to Viley on his first touch of the ball in the day. Gets it to Gratton. Turns and faces the hoop. Finds Musgrave. Looks down low. Pinnock. Pinnock will put up a tough fadeaway shot. Gets it to go. Pinnock's got his first 2. Makes it 39-11. And on the inbounds, we've got a timeout taken. 2:31 to play in the third. It's 39-11. Pittsfield with the lead. Western will have the basketball when we come back.
Cheers on You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press yours on You, 506 Westwood, Camp Point, Illinois.
2:31 to play in the third. Western ball length of the court to go. Trailing 29-11 to Pittsfield. Into the front court with it comes Adney. He'll work it out between the circles to Keller. Over to White on the right side. Little give and go action back to Keller. A little jump shot on the baseline won't fall. And now the ball knocked loose. It's still loose out there, tied up. It'll stay with Western. Pinnock had the ball for a moment, and he and Viley kind of collided. The ball came loose, and Western will end up with it underneath their own hoop. And who's going to take it out? It'll be Keller. Inbounds pass comes in the corner to Wilson. He'll fire a three, no good, and Javen Petty gets the board for Pittsfield. He'll bring it toward the front court for the Sockies with 2 minutes to play in the third. Over to Musgrave on the right wing. Works it out to Pinnock. Pinnock will kick to the corner on the left side to Petty. He'll fake right, now drive left. Little floater off the side of the backboard, no good. But there to clean up the glass is Adam Musgrave. He's got his second basket of the night and makes it 41-11. Now the ball stolen away by Musgrave. Gets it to Petty. Petty in the lane, turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, Grattan tries to put back, won't fall. But he's fouled, and he'll shoot two. So Grattan's got his first rebound of the day. And the foul on Western here is against Max Keller, his third, team eighth. And Grattan to the free throw line to shoot a pair. His first one is no good. Trash Queen, they're serving Pike Adams, Scott and Morgan counties with residential, commercial, and roll-off services. 10-yard, 15-yard, and 20-yard roll-off containers, 217-320-4320. Grattan misses both free throws and the rebound down to the Wildcats. 1:25 to play in the third. Right side with it is Wilson. Check, that's Miller. Miller back into the game. Leaves it off on the corner to Adney. To Weir, now to Miller. Works it down low. Adney, tough turnaround, fade away, won't fall. Rebound to Keller, good hustle. He'll get the offensive board. His putback is off the window, no good. And the rebound to the Sockies. Pinnock with it into the front court with a minute to play in the third. Left side, Jackson Viley. He'll work a pass that overthrows his intended man, but run down by Musgrave. He'll try the dribble drive in, off the window, no good. Rebound, Grattan won't fall on the putback. On the rebound this time, Viley just muscles it away from everybody. Off the Musgrave, putback won't go. Rebound again to the Sockies as Musgrave gets it. He's got the ball tipped away for a moment. Gets it back, puts it up and in. It took a while, and the Sockies really had to hustle after some boards, but they get a basket to go through the cylinder and lead 43-11. 24 seconds to play in the third. Now Petty with a steal. He'll bring it into the front court on the run. Going to dish it down low to Musgrave. He puts up a shot. As it slipped out of his grasp and out of bounds. Here's Wes Gingler into the game. Adam Musgrave sits down. JT Walston back in for Western. As he will replace whom? Max Keller. 17.8 seconds to play in the third. 43-11 the lead for Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Ball in the hands of Rucker into the front court. He tries the dribble drive, and the Sockies a little slow of foot that time as a reach-in foul going to be called on Javen Petty. Petty's second, team's second. And it's ball out of bounds underneath here for the Wildcats. 11.7 seconds to play in the third. Pass comes out to Weir. He'll try the dribble drive. Little one-hand floater, good. Luke Weir's got 5, 2, 1, and Petty will shoot it from the volleyball line at the buzzer, and it's good. Count it from the long three-pointer. by Javen Petty. And after 3 quarters, it's Pittsfield 46, Western 13. And fourth quarter play-by-play your way following this timeout.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
Well, it's a 46-13 lead for Pittsfield over Western after 3 quarters of play. And with the 30-plus point lead, it'll be a running clock in the fourth quarter. Pittsfield's 18 of 36 from the floor, while Western is 5 of 22. Turnovers continue to be a problem for the Wildcats, as they turned it over 6 more times in that quarter, have 24 turnovers for the game. Pittsfield will have the ball to start the fourth quarter with Viley, Grattan, Gingler, Pinnock, and Petty to start the final quarter. And we'll see the Western lineup here as they break the huddle with Miller, Rucker, Weir, Walston, and the 5th man is Jed Adney. Ready to start the final quarter. Pittsfield with the basketball. Javen Petty with it. He hit that long 3 to beat the buzzer on a little runner from the volleyball line. Brings it out top to Viley. Viley throws the pass to Grattan. Grattan holds it down by the hip. Turns and faces, now gets it off to Petty. Looks down low, there's Wes Gingler with it. He'll throw a pass back out to Viley, now Petty. Petty with the dribble to Pinnock between the circles. Look down low to Viley, gets it to him, lost the ball as it's stripped away, and a turnover on the Sockies is their 10th. But then Pinnock steals it back, he'll put it up and in. That's Pinnock with the steal and the layup. He's got 4. And makes it 48-13 Sockies. Rucker with the ball. On the right side, fires a 3 from the corner, no good. Viley gets the rebound for Pittsfield. For Jackson Viley, that's his 3rd board. He had 2 on the offensive side earlier. Petty to Gingler, right wing. Wes Gingler, a couple of bounces out front to Viley. Jackson Viley can still use the dribble and does. Gets the bounce pass off to Pinnock. Down low, Petty. Turnaround shot, missed it. And the rebound is tipped around. Grattan comes out of there with it. He'll put up a shot off the high glass and gets it to go. Grattan's got his first 2. 50-13. With 6:37 to play. Rucker behind the back dribble. Dribble drive in, lost the ball, and it's stolen away by Grattan. Pinnock will bring it into the front court for the Sockies. Right wing, Jackson Viley. Takes it toward the top. Over to Gingler. Gets the man on the slip down low, and Viley, good find. Viley missed the shot, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, no good. Rebound this time fought for. And coming out of there with it is Justin Pinnock on the offensive glass. He'll get it into Petty. Now to Grattan. He'll shovel it off to Pinnock. Pinnock on the dribble drive, shot up blocked, and the rebound down to Western's Jed Adney. Into the front court with it is Rucker to Adney. 5:55 to play. Dribble drive, middle of the lane. Little floater up, good looking shot, won't fall. And yet another rebound for Jackson Viley. He's picking them up by the handfuls now. Petty into the front court for the Sockies. Right side with it to Viley. Look back door, Gingler. Good recognition. Drives, kicks to Petty for the 3. Good. Petty with the tray. He's got 6 and makes it 53-13. As the Sockies have built on their biggest lead of the contest on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Right wing with it is Weir. Gets it out top to Adney. Little give and go action. Back to Adney, and he'll put it up and in. Good find that time from Blaine Miller, and I've been impressed by his passing ability. And now just a quick timeout to get some subs in here. And both teams will be okay with that. 5:11 to play. 53-15. Pittsfield with the lead. It'll be Socky basketball. They bring Bonds into the game. And Lucas Nichols also returned. Inbounds pass will go in the backcourt to Javen Petty. He'll bring it up on the bounce. Over on the left side now. Gingler feeds the post, and it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Sockies underneath as the man reached over the top of Viley. And we'll get the last mask timeout of this contest. 4:57 to play, 53-15. Sauke's on top, back after this.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice. Prairie Land FS is locally owned and operated. We proudly serve our neighbors like you with 24-hour service to ensure the comfort of you and your family. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Inbounds pass comes into Preston Bonds. He'll drive in the lane, kick it out to Nichols. Nichols in the corner. Petty fakes the three. Now he'll try the dribble drive. Puts up a little floater up the front of the rim. No good. Rebound. Who else? Nope. Jackson Biley had it for a moment, but Walston is too strong. He gets it for Western. Into the front court come the Wildcats. Pass on the right side, Adney. He'll work it out to Keller. Lob pass in the paint. Adney gets it. Turnaround shot. Good look. No good. Rebound. Miller there to clean up the glass. And Blaine Miller's got his first two. 53-17 the score with 4:23 to play. Petty drives the lane. His floater is up. Won't fall. And the rebound comes down to Rucker for Western. He'll work it into the front court. Runner up, no good. Rebound down to Keller. Put back won't fall. Bodies on the floor everywhere. Adney's there to put the ball back in the hoop. He's got four. The 4-0 run by the Wildcats with 4 minutes left. Gingler with it on the right wing. Takes it toward the top of the key. Patient with the ball. Try to bounce it in the paint, and it's stolen away. Turnover number 11 by Pittsfield. Into the front court. Keller on the run out. Shot no good, but he's fouled. And he'll shoot two as Bonds whistles for the foul. His first team foul number 3. 2 shots for Max Keller, who's got 2 points in the contest. This will be his first attempt at the free throw line on the evening. The Wildcats are 1 of 2 as a team from the stripe. And the first free throw by Keller is good. Give him 3. Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Illini Express sees patients ages 18 months and older with no appointments necessary. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday on the south side of the square in Pittsfield. Keller is able to make them both and makes it 53-21. Keller with 4. 3 minutes to play. Gingler with the right wing. Goes down low to Viley. Backs his way in. Trying to get squared up. Now somebody's glasses go flying. Shot put up no good. Rucker gets the board. He'll bring it into the front court for Western. Full speed ahead. Works the pass between the circles to Keller. And the Wildcats get the offensive set in motion here. Walston with it on the right wing. Finds White. Out front to Rucker. Over on the left side, Keller with the basketball. Tries to drive, fakes, draws contact, and he'll shoot 2 more. I think it's Bonds again. Let's wait and see, though. The referee tells us the foul is on Preston Bonds. That's Bonds' second, team 4th. And 2 shots for Max Keller, where he was just 2 of 2 a moment ago. His first free throw on the way. It's off the side of the iron, no good. Here comes Harris back into the game, along with Weir. And also Wilson for Western. On the other side, Landon Hedinger has checked in for the first time for the Sauke's. Second free throw by Keller. He has a rattle in and out. And the call of violation. And the substitute will come into the game in Jed Adney. With 1:40 to play. I'll tell you what, I don't know what John Walter was looking at there. I think he might have made that up. In fact, I'm 100% sure he made it up to make sure the sub got in the game. It's pretty good officiating. 1:30 to play in the contest. 53-21 advantage for the Sauke's. Here's Petty with it on the wing. Has picked up the dribble. Bounce pass into Nichols. Turns and faces. Long skip over to Hedinger. He'll fake, now put it on the dribble drive. Hedinger to Gingler at the free throw line. Shot fake and kicks it out to Petty. Petty on the right side finds Hedinger. Fakes the three. Puts it on the dribble. Works it back out to Bonds. Top of the key to Petty. Over to Hedinger. He'll run the little three-guard weave. They'll get Nichols involved. He'll turn and fire a three. Good. Nichols with the tray. Lucas Nichols has his first basket of the contest and makes it 56-21. 48 seconds left. Wilson with the ball, hands it to Jackson White. White will cross over with the bounce. Now out front to Weir. Going to go down low. Harris shot up no good, but he's fouled by Hedinger. Harris to shoot two. Landon Hedinger called for his first, team fifth. And Harris to the free throw line. He's looking for his first attempt there. Has 2 points. First one on the way is no good. Get another opportunity here as the clock continuing to run with 11 seconds to play in the junior varsity game. Second one by Harris is also no good. Rebound down to Petty. And the Sakis, I believe, will just dribble it out. No, they'll get it to Hedinger. He'll fire a three. It's up. It's no good as the buzzer sounds. And the final on this one, 56-21. We take you to the postgame show. It's presented by our friends at Illini Community Hospital, where we'll take a look at final stats and more after this.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, you can work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. After all, retirement isn't the end of the trek, it's the new beginning. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investments, member SIPC.
Welcome back to the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Final score in this contest, a win for the Pittsfield Sakis over Western, 56-21. Sakis led throughout the contest, no ties, no lead changes. Pittsfield shot 22 of 48, 45.5%, 4 of 7 from 3, 57%, and they were 8 of 17 from the free throw line, shooting 47%. Led in scoring by Caden Anstead, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 7 apiece for Nolan Daniel, Brennan Tomhave, and Connor Allen, 6 apiece for Adam Musgrave and Javen Petty, 4 points in the contest for Justin Pinnock, also 4 for Eli Mendenhall, 3 points in the ballgame for Lucas Nichols, and then a 2-point shot for Ethan Gratton. For Western, they were 8 of 31, 25.8%, 2 of 7 from 3, and 3 of 8 from the free throw line. Led in scoring by Luke Weir with 5, 4 apiece for Max Keller and Jed Adney. Zach Recker had 3, and then 2 points apiece for Caleb Harris and Blaine Miller. Andrew Wilson had 1. Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. And Caden Anstead, the Player of the Game in this one, 10 points, 4 rebounds to help lead the Saki JV squad to the victory. We're going to pause for just a bit here on Central Illinois Sports. As they have the senior night presentation, we will step aside here, and when we come back, we'll have the pregame show for the varsity contest. Stay tuned on Central Illinois Sports. And good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Live once again from Voschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield, where, hey, the band is playing tonight. And we're certainly glad to hear the sound of the Socky Pep Band and director Justin A. Bangert as the Pittsfield Sockies play host to the Western Wildcats. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hull. Tim's alongside tonight as well. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. It's the Sockies and the Wildcats in the varsity contest. JV game was won by Pittsfield handily. We'll look for a battle here in the varsity matchup tonight. We'll talk more about it on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show following this timeout.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes offers support to our coaches, teachers, and athletes. Our mission is to help each grow in a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Western Illinois FCA invites you to go to westernilfca.org to find out more or to join us as a financial partner. Look for some great events coming up. In May, banquets in Jacksonville and Quincy, and the $1 Million Golf Shot too. Western Illinois FCA, working for you. It's time for you to find out the difference that thousands have found with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville. If you're looking for a new Ford, Lincoln, or maybe a used car truck or SUV, why don't you take the short drive to Jacksonville, Illinois, Westtown Ford. They have the best sales and service in the area, and what a selection, thousands to choose from. It's Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, 30 minutes from high prices. Phone 217-245-7101 or go to westtownford.com. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. No job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, we couldn't resist. Call Braden today at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Barry, Pittsfield, and Liberty. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve the entire region with customer service that's second to none. And those interest rates, hey, they're still really good right now, folks. Check them out at Great Rivers Bank. Learn more about their services at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. The 4-2 Pittsfield Sockies, the 1-6 Western Wildcats here tonight. Western coming off of a loss to Brown County last night at home on their senior night. The Sockies looking to rebound after back-to-back losses to Liberty and Quincy Notre Dame on Friday and Saturday evening. So they're looking to get back on the winning ways here tonight in what is a packed week of basketball action for the Sockies. As they're in action here tonight, they have action tomorrow at home against Payson Seymour. Thursday evening, they're on the road against Minden. Friday, I believe, would be the, let's see. Gosh, I knew I would forget that. Let's look that up. Nope, no game Friday for the Sockies. They play Saturday at Calhoun in a game that starts at 1 o'clock in the afternoon with the JV game with the varsity contest to follow there. Here it's the Western Wildcats and the Sockies. Coach Curtis Stout always doing a good job with Western. He knew after some tough graduation losses, this team would be really young and a little inexperienced on the varsity level. So they're looking to come out and try to make something of it here toward the end of the season, get things rolling for what will be a quick turnaround for the next basketball season. Hey, believe it or not, the round ball is almost done for this year. A little short 6-week season went by in a hurry, and we're a week from this Friday, or Saturday, I guess I should say, we'll be done with basketball and on to football right away the next Friday. We'll see how that works out. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports following this timeout.
When you hear Pike County Glass, what do you think of? Is it storm window and screen repair, commercial doors, windows and storefronts? Maybe it's auto glass repair, including windshields, rock chip repair, side glass and back glass. Or it could be screen and porches, glass showers and doors, and, well, you get the point. Glass is in their name, and glass is what they do. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area with high-quality craftsmanship, products, and customer service that's second to none. You'll find Pike County Glass at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, or call them at 217-285-4275.
Hometown Real Estate offers residential buying and selling specialists as well as land specialists across the Midwest. Call our office at 217-285-4502 or call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. Speak to any of the hometown brokers for residential and commercial properties. Kate hopes you are enjoying the broadcast of our local teens enjoying their sports. Give Kate Marable a call at 217-370-9809. Hometown Real Estate for you.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Welcome back to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Central Illinois Sports is where you're watching and listening to this game tonight. Glad you're with us here as the Sakis honor their seniors. They had 3 senior cheerleaders on the basketball side of things, and then the 3 Saki boys basketball players in Cade Tomhave, Joel Clemens, and Peyton Apps. Good to see Peyton in the gym, coming off that knee surgery last week, and we're certainly wishing him the best and a quick recovery for young Mr. Peyton Apps. And we will talk to the 3 varsity basketball seniors following the contest here tonight on the postgame show. And for the Saki's sake, they're hoping to pick up a victory and be able to talk about it with a win under their belts for this Western squad. You know, you take a look, and Eric Hively, no doubt about it, is the main man when it comes to scoring and doing the bulk of the ball handling. So they'll need some other guys to step up here tonight. And I would say both squads would rather keep it a little lower scoring. Western probably even a little bit more so than the Sakis. Both teams will have to do better than they did in their previous contests of taking care of the basketball. Just too many turnovers for Western against Brown County, and the Sakis turned it over a ton of times against Quincy Notre Dame at the pit last Saturday. Great Rivers Bank has their online loan application. It's never been easier than it is right now to apply for a loan online with the online loan application at Great Rivers Bank. Check it out at greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. We pause for a timeout here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Back with you following this.
Dear Wester Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the city of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The city of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sakis good luck this season. Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Just about 4 minutes before they kick off this contest between the Western Wildcats and the Pittsfield Sockies on Central Illinois Sports. Got a few more folks in the stands tonight with the addition of the cheerleaders here. The Sockettes danced at the halftime of the JV game. They'll also dance at halftime of this contest. The band is in attendance for the first time this season, and they'll play a couple of times this week, I understand. And so definitely good to see the Socky Pep Band. You know, it's been a year of a lot of things that have been a lot different, and you know, not being able to have some of the people participate. And that's the thing about coming to Voschel Gym on a Tuesday, a Friday, a Saturday, whenever it may be. It's not just a basketball game, it's an event with all the people, the fans, the band, the Sockettes, the anthem singers, the guys running the spotlights when they turn them down for the starting lineups, which I think you get to see tonight for the first time as well. And it makes things pretty special. It's a pretty special place to watch a basketball game. The guys at the bench, you know, same guys you've seen there for a long time, making things happen. Just really a well-oiled machine, and it's been sputtering along a little bit here this season with the COVID restrictions. And my, oh my, don't we all hope the next time we see basketball in the winter, and we're back to a packed gymnasium full of people with little kids running around and grandmas and grandpas getting to watch games in person, and some of those things that we kind of took for granted before the pandemic that we've really missed out on this season. Our referees tonight, Brian Sorrell, John Walter, Tony Fessler. Good officiating crew here for this one at Voschel Gym. The Sockies and the Wildcats both finishing up their warm-ups here. Griggsville, Perry, and West Central playing right now on our other side of the YouTube channel as well on Central Illinois Sports. Jack and John had the call there. And there's still some volleyball action you can check out on the Facebook page. Michael Smith with the action coming to you there from PCS with the Pikewan Lady Braves in action at home. Our sponsors help bring these games to you. We invite you not only to thank them, but spend your hard-earned dollars with them. Shop locally, folks. It makes a difference, and it's made a difference this season for us to bring you basically 2 events each and every night, and the junior varsity games, the varsity games, and not tooting our own horn because it wouldn't be possible without the support of our great sponsors like Great Rivers Bank, who helps bring you the pregame show each and every game here on Central Illinois Sports. Kind of want to hang loose for a moment, see what we're going to get as far as a national anthem goes. I don't believe they'll have anybody here to sing in person. They'll have that pre-recorded, so we'll step aside for the break when they have the national anthem. We'll come back and take a look at the starters, and we'll have the play-by-play as Pittsfield and Western go head-to-head here on senior night for the Sockies. Let's pause here. Back with those starting lineups after this.
Spring will be here before you know it. Don't let busted screens leave you feeling cooped up when the nice weather arrives. Pike County Glass is your one-stop shop for screen and window repair. From storm window and screen repair to screened and porch installation, Pike County Glass does it all and more. All with high-quality craftsmanship and products, plus customer service that is second to none. Call Pike County Glass at 217-285-4275 or stop by at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Pike County Glass, West Central Illinois' glass experts.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we asked, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want, now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Time to meet the starting lineups. First for the Western Wildcats, Curtis Stout, their head coach, 1-6 on the year, and they'll start the following at a guard, a 5'10 senior, Riley West. At his second guard spot, a 5'11 senior, Eric Hively, and at the third guard, the 5'8 junior, Gage Smith. At a forward, the 6'3 junior, Ethan Dixon. And at the other forward is Gavin Mellon, the 6' senior. Mellon, Dixon, Smith, Hively, and West for the Western Wildcats. For the Pittsfield Sockies, under head coach Brad Tomiv, assisted by Scott Bacon and Jordan Cawthon, 4-2 on the season. And their lineup tonight looks like this. At a guard is a 6' junior, TJ Reel. At a second guard is a 5'9 junior, Nate Scranton. The third guard, the 6' senior, Cade Tomhabe. At a forward, a 6'3 junior, Carter Klatt, and at the other forward, the 6'1 senior, Joel Clements. Clements, Klatt, Tomhabe, Scranton, and Reel for the 4-2 Sockies. Our final timeout on the pregame show. We'll kick it off next.
On You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press yours on you, 506 Westwood, Camp Point, Illinois.
Well, we're ready for high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports. Our game tonight brought to you in part by Bowler's Universe, open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturdays, 4 to midnight. They offer many menu items, burgers and fries, specialty pizzas, and much, much more. Come out and enjoy the fun at Bowler's Universe. Western will get the basketball to start the evening. They're in the visiting charcoal uniforms with the red numbers and white trim. The Sockies are wearing the whites tonight with the red numbers and black trim. Let's kick it off on Central Illinois Sports as Hively will get the basketball for Western, and we're underway. He works the ball off to Mellon. Mellon will pull it out behind the perimeter against the man-to-man of Tomhabe. Over on the right side, West. Now around the horn, they find Hively on the left side. Out top, Gavin Mellon. Just underway, first possession of the game for Western. He kicks a pass out to Smith on the right wing. Puts it on the deck against Scranton. Now has picked up the dribble and called for traveling. First turnover of the game by Western as the Socky defense forces the travel. 7 minutes, 34 seconds to play in the first. And Pittsfield on the attack for the first time as Scranton brings it toward the front court. They'll work it over to Reel on the wing left side. Out top, Clements. Looks for a pass now, Scranton. Right wing over to Tomhabe. Long skip down to Reel underneath and in for two. And a 2-0 lead for Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Just underway here in the first. Sockies with a good find underneath the hoop. Smith works it out between the circles. Dribble drive, pull-up shot, no good by West. Rebound down to Clements for the Sockies. He'll give it to Tomhabe, who brings it into the front court to Reel. Reel on the pass down low to Clements. Kicks it out left side. Scranton for the three. Yes, from downtown, Nate Scranton with the tray. And it's 5-0 Sockies with 6:45 to play in the opening quarter. Hively into the front court for Western. Dribble drive in. Kicks to the wing and West. Extra pass to Dixon on the left side. He'll work it out top to Mellon. Looks for an opening, finds Smith. Off of the screen from Mellon. Little pick and roll action. Now it goes to West. West will pull it out top. Reverses the ball back in the corner to Mellon. On the baseline, Hively looking for a move there. 6:20 to play in the first. Hively denied by Tomave. Out to Smith. Dribble drive. Kicks right side. West had a little trouble with the catch. He'll give the pass to Hively. Works it over to Dixon. Saki's locked in defensively here. Here's a ball that goes out of bounds. That'll be a turnover on Western. Their second of the night, and the crowd that is in attendance comes to a roar as the Sakis force their second turnover. Matt Depke will come in, the 6'1" senior for Western. He will replace Gage Smith. It's a 5-0 Pittsfield lead with 6:08 to play in the first. Little zone pressure action of the three-quarter court for Western. Rio with the basketball, works it across to Klatt. Now to Tomave. He'll fake the three. Out top, Rio for a wide open tray. It's way short. And the rebound down to Gavin Mellon, his first. Gets the ball into the front court to Hively. Hively with the bounce pass to Mellon on the wing. Drives against Klatt. Now pulls it back out behind the arc to Hively. Works it off the screen to Dixon left side. Top of the key now it goes to the new man into the game. That was Depke. Over to the three on the way by Mellon, no good. And Nate Scranton gets the board for Pittsfield. 5-0 lead in the basketball. 5:27 to play in the first. Tomave left side, Reel. Works it out top, Klatt. Now Tomave over to Scranton on the right wing. They'll work it out top to Klatt. Tomave deep in the corner to TJ Rios. They pass it around the perimeter, trying to get the zone to move around a little bit. Scranton gets a touch on the right side. Throws a pass to nobody in particular and a turnover on the Sakis as the steal by Hively. Layup at the other end, good. Hively with the steal and the layup. He's got his first two and puts Western on the board in a 5-2 contest. Just under 5 to play in the first. Klatt with the basketball, left side, TJ Rio. Out to Tomave for the deep three, won't go. Rebound down to Clements. He's going to get 3 seconds if he doesn't hurry. Kicks it out now to Rio. So a good rebound by Clements. You just like to see him be more aggressive and go back up with it there. In the corner, Klatt. Tomave, top of the key, Scranton. There it is to Clements, down low, off the window and in for two. Joel Clements has his first two and makes it again a 5-point Saki lead, 7-2 with 4:25 to play in the first. West gets the ball out top. Around the horn, it finds Mellon on the left wing. He'll think about the step back now to Dixon left side. Dixon on the dribble drive. Behind the circle to West. Now to Depke, fakes right, goes left. Works it down to the post. Quick pass out top to Mellon. Mellon fadeaway jump shot, finds the bottom of the net. Mellon's got his first two and makes the score 7-4. No stoppages yet in this game. It's a quick first quarter so far. 3:55 to play in the first. TJ Reel with the basketball for the Sakis. Over to Scranton. Out near the center circle to Cade Tomave. Right side Scranton to Clements. Back to Tomave. 3:40 to play for the first. In the corner, Scranton. Ball knocked out of bounds. That'll be a dead ball and a chance for us to get the media timeout here. 3:39 to play in the first. 7-4. Sakis on top of Western. Back after this.
Sharing a big family moment. Working hard from home. Relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected. With consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume Whole Home Adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service.
Gary Mendenhall is ready to serve you as the next mayor of Pittsfield.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I am confident that our beautiful city has our best days ahead of us. I am determined to make this community safe and prosperous with potential for future growth. I intend to address the issues that we are currently facing, as well as develop a promising vision for our future.
On April 6th, vote Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
.339 to play in the first. 7-4 advantage for Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard over the Western Wildcats. The Sakis will have the ball out on the baseline underneath their own hoop. Waters Concrete and Tim Waters, they offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, and anything with concrete. Waters Concrete ready to serve you. Call 309-252-1052. Bobby Stout has checked in for the Sakis during the timeout. For Western, we see Caden Fessler has checked into the game. Inbounds pass comes into Cade Tomave. His three ball on the way, no good, and the rebound down to Fessler, his first. Into the front court come the Wildcats, shooting to cut it to 1 with the 2, tie it with a 3. On the left side of the basketball is Hively. He'll work the dribble inside, looking for an opening. Kicks it out left side, Mellon. Extra pass goes out top, Depke. Now it goes to West. On the left side of things to Mellon. Dribble drive in, gets to the lane. Out top, Hively doesn't shoot the three. He'll put it on the dribble drive now. Ball poked away, stolen away. Turnover on the Wildcats is their third. Tom Have will bring it toward the front court. Passes it to Reel. Can't get free for the three. Now to Tom Have. Over on the left side of things to Scranton. 2:55 to play in the first. 7-4 advantage for Pittsfield. Been a while since they put the ball in the basket, though. Stout with it on the right wing. Right back to Reel in the corner. Not a lot of movement offensively here for the Sockies. To Tom Have. Over it goes to Scranton. Works it out front to Stout. Now Tom Have. Right side, Reel. Reel looking for an opening. Got some confusion out there now to the Sockies. Stout to Tom Have. Over to Scranton. Gets the screen from Stout. Tom Have on the right side, Reel. 2:20 to play in the first. Ball comes free to Cade Tom Have. He'll work it over to Scranton, who will fire a three. It's short. Rebound down to Stout. He will fake, put it back up and in. Bobby Stout with his first two on the offensive board in the putback and makes it a 9-4 score. Pittsfield with the lead. Western with the basketball now. Left side with it is Fessler. Little rise and shoot from the baseline, no good. Rebound fought for. Reel comes out of the scrum with it for the Sockies. Sockies have tied their biggest lead of the contest. This 5-point lead on the Trash Queen scoreboard with 1:45 to play in the first. Scranton with it. Right wing, Tom Have. High above his head. Skips it over to Reel on the left wing. Dribble drive in. Past the defense. Rises, shoots, and scores. TJ Reel with 4. And it's an 11-4 advantage for Pittsfield. 7-point lead, their largest of the night, with $1:25 to play in the first. Into the front court, West out of a double team. Finds Hively. Hively on the dribble drive around the man. And fouled as he's bumped by Clemens. Clemens is first, team first, and the first foul against either squad in the contest. 1:18 to play in the first quarter. Into the game for Western is Gage Smith once again. He will replace Matt Depke. On the other side, Reel and Clemens take a chair. Marco Ballinger into the game. And Carter Klatt returns to the fray. Inbounds pass for Western. Comes out front to Hively. Had a look at a three. Doesn't take it, though. Works it over on the left side to West. West in the corner finds Smith. He's patient with the ball there. Brings it out front against Scranton. Looks for a driving lane. Now the ball comes free to Mellon. Mellon on the shot fake. Has picked it up. Backdoor pass. Good find. Hively reverse layup. Good. Eric Hively's got 4. And makes the score 11-6 with 55 seconds left in the opening quarter. Scranton with it across the half-court line for Pittsfield. Works it in the corner to Klatt. Scranton around the horn to Tom Have. Looks to Stout behind the arc. He'll give it back out by the volleyball spike line to Tom Have. Over to Ballinger. Klatt. Tom Have. Right side Scranton with 32 ticks to play in the first. Over to Stout. Turns and faces. Tries the drive. Kicks in the corner. Ballinger doesn't fire the three. Free throw line to Stout. He'll try the dribble drive, and they'll call him for a travel. Turnover on the Sockies is their second of the night. Ball is out of bounds here for Western. Length of the court to go. And it'll be basketball in the hands of Eric Hively. Takes it across with 15 seconds to play in the first, with Stout out on him. Over to Smith with 10. Looks for a pass. Ball nearly stolen away. Right side now Mellon gets it with 5. Out to Smith, to Mellon. In the corner it goes to Dixon. Forces one up, no good as the buzzer sounds, and the first quarter comes to a close with the Pittsfield Sockies leading the Western Wildcats 11-6 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Back with second quarter play-by-play after this.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, Triope and Kansas State grad Emily Carls, Nathan and new All-Star accountant Madeline Heyer. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Well, we're ready to start the second quarter. It's an 11-6 Pittsfield advantage. Sakis are shooting 5 of 9, 55.5%. Western is 3 of 7, 42.8. And the Sakis will have the basketball to start the second quarter with Tom Have, Ballinger, Scranton, Klatt, and Stout. Same way they ended the first quarter. Scranton with it out top. Hively comes out to pressure him over on the right side to Tom Have. Looks in the post. Now to Stout. Fakes and drives. Kicks to the wing. Scranton fakes the three. He'll try the dribble drive. Gets caught underneath. Now to Stout. Stout will try the drive in. Shot up, no good. Foul. Then he'll shoot 2 shots. It'll be Fessler or Dixon, and it's going to be Dixon with the foul. His first, team first. And Bobby Stout to the free throw line, looking for his first attempts from the charity stripe. 7:33 to play in the second. First one up is no good by Stout. Here's TJ Reel back in. Ballinger sits down for Pittsfield. Lipcom Seed Sales is your Pioneer dealer, including precision farming and crop insurance. Call Aaron at 217-430-4516 or Brett 217-242-2703. Stout is able to make good on the second. He'll sit down as Clements returns for Pittsfield. 12-6 score. And it'll be Western ball, length of the court to go. They have Smith, Hively, Dixon, Mellon, and Fessler to start the second period. Dixon has it into the front court, now to Eric Hively. He'll work against TJ Reel. Pittsfield's in the man-to-man. Hively wants him to run through on the right side, so he'll just dribble the ball toward the wing. Dishes it off to Mellon. Mellon will take a single bounce of it, look for an opening. Dixon comes free. Now the pass stolen away by Tom Have. Tom Have with the steal. Layup at the other end is good. Tom Have's got his first 2 of the night, and we've got a timeout taken by Western. 14-6 advantage for the Sakis. 7:02 to play in the first half. Back after this.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy? What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4? I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris, and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
7:02 to play in the half. It's a 14-6, 8-point lead for Pittsfield, their largest of the contest on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Western coach Curtis Stout took the timeout, and the Wildcats are on the attack. Mellon with it out front to Smith. Turns and faces, now gives it off on the right side to Hively. Pittsfield has switched into a zone. Hively works the pass in the corner. Good look 3 by Mellon, won't fall. Rebound down to Fessler, gets it in to Mellon. His putback won't go. Gets it again, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Western, the official tells us. And it'll be Saki ball length of the court to go. So several opportunities there for the Wildcats, but could not get the ball to fall through the cylinder. Jess Hayden is in the game for the first time, the 6'3 junior, as he replaces Nate Scranton. Clemens in the backcourt along with Tom Have. Works it across to Klatt. Klatt will take a single bounce of it to Hayden on the wing. 5:20 to check that 6:20 to play in the half. 14-6 Sakis. Rio with it on the baseline, finds Clemens. Out top, Tom Have. Quick pass over to Hayden. He'll look for an opening with the dribble. Out top, Tom Have gets his feet under him, fires a 3. Good from downtown. Tom Have with a quick 5 and makes it 17-6 Sakis. A double-digit lead for the first time on the evening. Hively with the ball for Pittsfield. Over to Smith. He'll throw the bounce pass out top, Fessler. Leaves it on the wing to Mellon. Top of the key now, Dixon gets a touch. Over on the left side, Smith. In the corner, Mellon. Mellon back to Gage Smith. Now to Eric Hively. Hively against Tom Have. Over to Mellon as they pass it around the perimeter. Mellon to Smith left side. Looking down low, Dixon. He's out of bounds as he could not corral it, and a turnover on the Wildcats is their fifth. 5:31 to play in the second. Here comes Riley West back into the game. He will replace Caden Fessler. Ball out of bounds in the corner for the Sockies. Clemens with it in the backcourt. Finds Reel across the center line. Back to Clemens near the sideline. To TJ Reel. 5:20 to play in the second. Over to Clemens. He'll take a couple dribbles of it. Now pick it up, give it to Tom Hay, way out front. Over it goes to Klatt. Klatt in the corner to Hayden. Thought about the three. Now back to Klatt at the free throw line. He'll rise, shoot, and can't get it to fall. Rebound is down to Mellon for Western, his fourth. He'll work the ball to Hively into the front court now come the Wildcats. 4:55 to play in the second. Left wing with it is Gage Smith. Out top to Mellon. Swings it around quickly to Riley West. West off the Mellon screen. Over to Smith with the reel up in his grill. Smith a long bounce pass to Hively. He'll look for an entry pass. Instead has to throw it out to Dixon. Dixon left side. It goes quickly to Smith in the corner on the pass from West. Smith puts it on the dribble. To the baseline pass, Dixon gets to the middle. Little floater up. Good. Dixon has another two. Well, his first two of the night, but another two shots. He's not a stranger to scoring on the varsity side. And makes it 17-8. 4:15 to play in the half. Hayden within the backcourt. Works it across to Clemens. Had to run it down near the sideline. He's patient with it out of there, trying to get free. Throws it in between the legs of Klatt, but it comes right to Reel. Into Tom Have. Turnaround shot in the paint is good. Got a little shooter's roll that time. He's got 7. And the lead is back out to 11 for the Sockies, 19-8. Trash Queen is our scoreboard sponsor, 320-40-320. 3:45 to play in the half. Hively pulls it out top on the left-hand bounce for Western. They're down by 11, trying to make a little run at it here before the end of the first half. Now he's picked up the dribble, works it out to Smith. Free throw line, bounce pass goes to Mellon, turns and faces. Over to Dixon. Dixon's shown he's dangerous off the dribble. You got to stay in front of him. He'll work it to Smith behind the arc. Pass goes out top to Riley West. West with it with 3:15 to play in the second quarter. On the right side, Gage Smith. Over to West. Out top, Dixon. Around the horn, it goes to Hively on the left side off the Dixon screen. Little pick and roll action. Hively now puts it back on the floor. Puts up a little fadeaway shot, no good. Tom Have will run down the rebound for the Sockies. He'll let everybody clear out. Now bring it to Clements. Yet to cross the half-court line to Tom Have. 2:50 to play in the second. Been a while since we've had a dead ball. I think we'll get the mask timeout on the next dead ball. Out top, Clements with it. Nobody really guarding him. Over to Reel in the corner. Reel will try the dribble drive on the baseline. Looks for an opening in the corner. Jess Hayden out to Tom Have. Free throw line, Klatt with the basketball. Looking for a man down low. They've got it to Clements now. Trying to fight through the screens is Hayden. Hayden will throw the ball to Reel at the free throw line. To Tom Have, who's put up a little fadeaway shot, blocked by Dixon, and on the rebound over the back is Joel Clements. Clements will pick up his second, just the second team foul. And with 2:20 to play in the second quarter, a 19-8 advantage for the Pittsfield Sockies on top of the Western Wildcats. We'll get the mask break. We pause here, back after this.
Nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to US Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Cards Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Cards Communication.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
2:20 to play in the half. 19-8 advantage for Pittsfield on top of Western here from Voschel Gym. The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. They'll be hot off the presses tomorrow morning with the Pike County Express. Make sure you check it out. Robin Otker and her team doing a fantastic job bringing some positive news to you each and every week. It's a 19-8 advantage for the Pittsfield Sockies on top of the Western Wildcats. Wildcats will have the basketball out of the mask media timeout. Into the front court with it is Hively to Smith on the left wing. Sockies into a zone defense. Jackson Fish has checked in during the timeout, as has Bobby Stout returning to the lineup. Scranton with it on the wing to West. He'll bounce down low. Dixon, good position, shot blocked, but a foul going to be called on Bobby Stout. Stout's first, team third. And to the free throw line will go Ethan Dixon. Dixon has 2 points. It's his first attempt at the charity stripe here. 1:59 to play in the half, and the first one by Dixon is good. Give him 3 now. Tries to cut it down to a 9-point game if he could make this one, and he does. So Dixon 2 for 2 from the stripe, give him 4, and makes it 19-10. With 1:55 to play in the half. Fish with it to Scranton. On the right wing now to Reel. Reel will dribble toward the top of the key. Got the defender off of his feet. Works it to Fish. Fish will find Stout out front. Bounce pass, it goes to Reel. Over on the right side, Bobby Stout with a drive in. Cut off on the baseline now. Back out to Scranton. Reel over to Tom Hape. $1:30 to play in the second quarter. A 9-point lead in the basketball for Pittsfield. Right wing with it is Scranton. Reel over to Tom Hape on the left side of things. Looks for an opening. Out top to Stout. Reel. Scranton right wing. Get it to Bobby Stout out front. They kind of dare him to shoot it from out there. Over it goes to Cade Tomhave. Sockies trying to get a little more movement on the offensive side. A minute to play in the second. Fish, Reel. Over to Tomhave with 55 ticks to play in the half, and they'll call an offensive foul on Jackson Fish on an illegal screen, his first, team fourth. The turnover on the Sockies is their third. Here's Clapp back into the game. Fish takes a chair. 54 seconds to play in the half. Western trying to cut it closer here, down by 9, but could make things interesting here before the halftime break. Hively with it near the sideline right side. Gage Smith works it out top to Dixon. Around the horn it goes to West, now to Hively. Hively will put it on the floor one time to Mellon with 35 seconds to play in the second. Over to Smith. Little pick and roll action. Smith still on the dribble against Scranton. Gets free, drives in, gets it on the baseline. Dixon, pull-up shot, no good. And Tom Hay with a good box out. He's got his second board. He'll bring it toward the front court to Scranton with 17 seconds to play in the half. Over on the right wing, Stout. Over to Scranton now. Long skip past Tom Hay with 10. Gets it to Scranton. He's got a good look for 3. Didn't take it with 7. Now 6. Ball comes to Stout. Scranton over to Tomhave. He'll have to put up a kind of an off-balance shot from the volleyball line at the buzzer, and it's no good. And we've reached halftime, where the Pittsfield Sockies lead the Western Wildcats 19-10. We'll have halftime stats and analysis your way on the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show following this timeout.
Nothing in life is free. Well, we're here to tell you they're wrong. Because when you switch to U.S. Cellular, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G for free with no hidden requirements. That's right, the Samsung Galaxy S21 5G has launched and you can get it for free with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular. Terms and conditions apply. See store or uscellular.com for details.
Cards Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent on the corner of Jackson and Washington Street in Pittsfield. Call 285-5400 for Cards Communication.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Welcome back on the Cards Communication U.S. Sailor halftime show. A 19-10 lead for the Pittsfield Sockies over the Western Wildcats here at the halftime break. Sockies led 11-6 after a quarter and outscored Western 8-4 in the second quarter to build the lead out to 9 here at half. Pittsfield's led by as many as 11. Western has never led, and we've not been tied. Turnovers in the game, 5 for the Wildcats, 3 for Pittsfield. Fouling situation, not too many fouls called either way. 1 against Western. Ethan Dixon had a single foul. 4 for the Sockies. 2 fouls against Joel Clemens, a single on Bobby Stout, and 1 on Jackson Fish. Halftime stats are brought to you in part by Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank, here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon Emmerich, 217-285-4404. It's a 19-10 lead at the halftime break for the Pittsfield Sockies over the Western Wildcats. A break here on the Cards Communication U.S. Sailor halftime show. Individual scoring and team shooting statistics after this.
Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes offers support to our coaches, teachers, and athletes. Our mission is to help each grow in a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. Western Illinois FCA invites you to go to westernilfca.org to find out more or to join us as a financial partner. Look for some great events coming up. In May, banquets in Jacksonville and Quincy, and the $1 Million Golf Shot too. Western Illinois FCA, working for you. It's time for you to find out the difference that thousands have found with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville. If you're looking for a new Ford, Lincoln, or maybe a used car, truck, or SUV, why don't you take the short drive to Jacksonville, Illinois, Westtown Ford. They have the best sales and service in the area, and what a selection, thousands to choose from. It's Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, 30 minutes from high prices. Phone 217-245-7101 or go to westtownford.com. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. No job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, we couldn't resist. Call Braden today at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
When you hear Pike County Glass, what do you think of? Is it storm window and screen repair? Commercial doors, windows, and storefronts? Maybe it's auto glass repair, including windshields, rock chip repair, side glass, and back glass. Or it could be screen and porches, glass showers and doors, and, well, you get the point. Glass is in their name, and glass is what they do. Pike County Glass, serving the entire area with high-quality craftsmanship, products, and customer service that's second to none. You'll find Pike County Glass at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, or call them at 217-285-4275.
Welcome back on the Cards Communication U.S. Sailor halftime show. 19-10 advantage at the halftime break for Pittsfield over Western. Sockies shooting 8 of 15 from the floor, 53.3%, 2 of 7 from 3, 28.5%, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Cade Tomhave leads the way with 7 points. TJ Reel with 4. Bobby Stout has 3. 3 for Nate Scranton. and 2 points for Joel Clemens. Carter Klatt, Jackson Fish, Marco Ballinger, and Jess Hayden also played in the first half, but did not score. For Western, they were 4 of 13, shooting 30.7%, 0 of 2 from 3, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 4 points apiece for Ethan Dixon and Eric Hively, and 2 points for Gavin Mellon in the first half of play for the Wildcats. And that is the scoring for Western. It is a 19-10 advantage at the halftime break for the Pittsfield Sockies over the Western Wildcats. We'll pause for a timeout on the Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. We'll take a look at the second half live for you on Central Illinois Sports after this.
Hometown Real Estate offers residential buying and selling specialists as well as land specialists across the Midwest. Call our office at 217-285-4502 or call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. Speak to any of the hometown brokers for residential and commercial properties. Kate hopes you are enjoying the broadcast of our local teens enjoying their sports. Give Kate Marable a call at 217-370-9809. Hometown Real Estate for you.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com. Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
Well, we welcome you back. Our Cards Communication U.S. Cellular halftime score tells us it's a 19-10 advantage for Pittsfield on top of Western. Western will get the basketball to start the second half of play. Down by 9 here. They've trailed by as many as 11, but if you're Western, they've taken good care of the basketball. They can get a couple shots to fall. They are well within reach in this contest. Pittsfield will start with Clemens, Tom Have, Scranton, Klatt, and Reel, the same way they started the game. We'll wait for Western to take the floor here in a moment. While we're waiting on them, we remind you about Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport. Real Net and Twine is your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and lots of other great options for you. Stop by and see them or call 285-5013 for Real Net and Twine. And they will get all settled in here. West, Smith, Dixon, along with Mellon and Hively for Western. Smith with the basketball out front against Reel. Hands it over to Hively. Hively to West now, and he travels. A turnover on the Wildcats is their 6th of the contest. And that's sort of how the game started, was a traveling call out front. And it'll be Saki ball to bounce on the sideline of the backcourt, as Scranton will look to bring it up against Eric Hively. The youngest of the Hively brothers is Eric. They've all been good players for this Western program. 7:35 to play in the third, 19-10 advantage for Pittsfield. Here's Scranton with it on the wing left side. He'll work it out top on the dribble against the zone. Dribble toward the baseline now. Out front to Tomhave. Tomhave back to Scranton. Looks for an opening to Tomhave. He'll reverse the ball on the right side to Reel. Reel on the baseline. Klatt turns and faces. Over to TJ Reel. Reel denied there on the dribble. To Klatt. Reel. Now Tomhave way out front. 7:07 to play in the third. Comes to Scranton in the corner right side. He'll fire a three too hard. Rebound down to Carter Klatt. He'll kick it back out and throw it in the backcourt. And that'll be over and back against the Sockies. Their turnover, the fourth. So Klatt got the offensive board, but then threw it into the backcourt. And Dixon sits down. As back into the game is Caden Fessler for the Wildcats. So 1 minute and 5 seconds into the third quarter. No score yet by either squad. Mellon with it for Western. To Fessler on the right wing. He'll throw it out top to Smith. Quick pass left side finds West. To Hively, top of the key, fakes the shot. Now on the wing it goes to West. Bouncing down low to Fessler. His shot is up and in for two. Caden Fessler's got his first two and makes it 19-12. Into the front court, Clements. Free throw line, Reel. Out front to Scranton. Right back to Reel on the wing. Not a lot of movement offensively for this Socky offense. Brad Tomhave out shouting some instructions to his squad. Tomhave into Nate Scranton. They'll work it out top the Reel. To Tomhave at the free throw line. Now to Scranton. Right wing three is in and out, no good. Sockies are just 2 of 9 from three. And the rebound came down to Fessler, his third. Into the front court, Hively to West on the right side. 5:57 to play in the third. Gage Smith with the ball on the wing. Works off of the Fessler screen. Now on the right side to Hively. He'll work it down to Mellon. Mellon with a little fake. Now dishes it back out top to Smith. Over to Riley West. He'll get the screen from Mellon. Looks for him on the pick and roll action. Now to Hively in the corner left side. He'll give it off to Mellon. Mellon on the post up over Reel. Turnaround shot no good. Then Mellon is over the back on the rebound. His first, team first. Length of the court to go here for the Sockies. 5:33 to play in the third period. Sockies will bring a new man into the game. Jess Hayden will return, and he will sit down Joel Clements. 5:33 to play in the third. Length of the court to go for Pittsfield. Comes to Scranton with Hively on him. He and Reel will look to bring it up. Will Scranton. Gets it back now to Nate Scranton, the junior guard. Works the pass over to Reel. Hands it to Tomhave on the left wing. To Reel in the corner. Out to Tomhave. Long skip pass, and Hayden and Scranton kind of look at one another and watch the ball go out of bounds. A turnover on the Sockies, their fifth, and not a good start to the second half for Pittsfield. Nearly 3 minutes in, they have not scored. Hively with the basketball for the Wildcats. Works it on the right side to West. Back out front, Eric Hively. He'll try the drive against Reel. Leaves it behind the arc to Smith at the 4:59 mark of the third. Out to Riley West, dribble drive. Gets to the baseline and Mellon. Shot up there, no good. Rebound to Scranton for the Sockies, his second. He'll push it into the front court with a left-hand bounce. Over on the wing to Reel. Out top, Tomhave to Scranton right side. In the corner it goes to Jess Hayden. Hayden's into a double team, needs some help, gets it off to Reel. Reel on the dribble drive, little floater in the lane, good. TJ Reel with another strong take, he's got 6 and gives the Sockies their first score of the second half with 4:30 to play in the third. 21-12 advantage on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Hively has it on the right wing. Out top to Fessler. Over it goes to Riley West. Back to Hively. Going to try the dribble, drive in. Gets around the screener. Trying to go up with it. Cannot do so. Good defense by Reel. Ball comes back out to Fessler. Fessler wants Hively to come get it. Works a little pick and roll action. Hively on a pull up in the lane. Good. Eric Hively another 2 and a quick timeout for Western. Hively's got 6. The Wildcats want the timeout. 21-14 the score. Pittsfield on top. They'll have the basketball when we come back.
Do you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice. Prairie Land FS is locally owned and operated. We proudly serve our neighbors like you with 24-hour service to ensure the comfort of you and your family. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
3:59 to play in the third. 21-14 advantage for Pittsfield on top of Western. Stoppage and play gives us an opportunity to remind you about Moose Lodge 420. Check out their Friday meals, a new special each week at Moose Lodge 420. The food's hot, the drinks are cold at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. 21-14, Pittsfield on top of the Western Wildcats here, halfway through the third quarter. Curtis Stout took the timeout. It was extended into the mask break, so it'll be Pittsfield ball, length of the court to go. Reel will be the man to throw it in. Bobby Stout checked in during the timeout. And the referee and TJ Reel weren't on the same page there as the ball kind of went by Reel and hit the end line. He'll get it into Scranton. Scranton will work against Hively in the backcourt to Stout. Stout will give the ball to Reel. Brings it across the half-court line with 3:50 to play in the third. Over to Cade Tomhave. Tomhave a long skip pass to Reel on the right wing. Looks for an opening, patient with it there. He'll throw it across the top of the defense to Jess Hayden. Hayden will pump fake a couple of times, give it out front to Tomhave. Tomhave on the dribble drive. He'll put up a little floater in the lane. Gets it to go. Tomhave another good take. He's got 9 and makes it 23-14. Into the front court, West with the ball. He'll work at free throw line to Fessler. Good find down low to Mellon, but he misses the layup and the rebound to Jess Hayden. Ooh, Mellon had a point-blank look that time, and he'll wish he'll have that one back. Here's Scranton with the ball on the wing. Free throw line, TJ Reel rises, shoots, scores. Reel another 2. He's got 8. And makes it 25-14 as the Sockies tie their biggest lead of the contest. This 11-point bulge on the Trash Queen scoreboard. West with the ball, gets it to Hively. Over on the wing, it goes to Smith. Works out top Eric Hively, and a foul called away from the ball against one of the Wildcats. So it'll be a team foul, their second, 7th turnover, and individually the foul on Caden Fessler is his first. Dixon will return along with Depke for Western. They sit down. West and Fessler also took a chair. Jess Hayden sits down as Keller Personette is into the game for the first time tonight. Pittsfield, their biggest lead of the contest in the basketball, 2:42 to play in the third. Scranton brings it into the front court for the Sockies. To Reel, right side, Tomhave fakes the 3, gets it into Personette. Out top, Reel, over to Tomhave. Good look, 3 ball on the way, in and out, won't fall. Rebound down to Dixon for the Wildcats, his first board. Works the ball to Hively. Long bounce pass down to Mellon. Mellon had the ball poked away by Tomhave. It is stolen away. Turnover number 8, and then the Sockies turn it right back over for the 6th time. Hively with it on the wing right side. He wants to go at Tomhave here. Now pulls it out top to Depke. Over to Smith. Bounces down on the post to Dixon. Top of the key, Smith to Hively with 2 minutes to play in the third. Lob pass down low. Catching and shooting is Mellon. He misses another layup. The rebound tipped out, run down by Smith. The Hively fakes the 3. He throws a pass. It's stolen away by Reel. Turnover number 9 by Western. To Scranton into the front court. Still 25-14 Sockies with 1:40 to play in the third. Inside Scranton. He turns around. He says, I'm wide open. It puts up the shot. No good. Rebound fought for. Scranton gets it back, and then it'll be a held ball. It'll be Socky ball on the alternating possession arrow. Scranton with his third board. Underneath for Pittsfield. 1:33 to play in the third. 25-14 advantage for the Sockies. Inbounds pass comes to Tomhave. Works it out to Scranton. Now on the right side, Reel gets inside the arc, bounces down low, Personette. Little turnaround shot, no good. And the rebound down to Gage Smith, his second. Into the front court, Hively on the run out. He'll try the stutter dribble, gets underneath. Passes blocked for a moment, but comes free to Mellon. Now to Hively, to Mellon on the baseline. Over to Depke, 1:11 to play in the third. To Smith on the left wing. 25-14, Sockies lead Western here on senior night at Pittsfield. Right side, Mellon, and a pass down low. They'll call a hold against Nate Scranton. Scranton's his first, team first of the second half. Into the contest, Carter Klatt. He will replace Bobby Stout for the Sockies. 1:02 to play in the third. A 25-14 advantage for Pittsfield. Western inbounds the ball to Mellon in the corner right side. Over to Hively. Hands it off to Mellon. Takes a single dribble of it. Now needs some help. Off to Gage Smith on the wing. Down to Hively. Wants to try the post move. Tom Have stays put. Hively puts up a shot. No good. Rebound is tipped up and put in by Dixon. Dixon gets credit for the basket. He's got 6 and makes it 25-16. 38 seconds to play in the third. Tom Have with the basketball for Pittsfield. Up by 9. They've led the entirety of this contest. Reel to Tom Have. Over it goes to Scranton with 25 seconds to play in the third. Scranton will pull the ball out to Tom Have near the center circle with 18 ticks to play in the third. Right back to Scranton. See if the Sockies can execute a little better here at the end of the quarter than they did at the end of the half. Personette with it right side. 10 seconds to play. They nearly throw it away as Tom Have had to run it down. Long pass to Scranton. On the wing for 3. No good. Rebound underneath. Personette. They'll call that a foul on the shot, and he'll shoot 2. Personette very alertly got it and tried to throw it back toward the rim and is fouled on the play by Depke, his first, team's third. And to the free throw line is Keller Personette. That was a pretty heads-up play by the junior. He just was kind of trying to catch and shoot at the same time on the rebound and gets fouled. So he'll shoot 2 with a second to play in the third. Personette looking for his first point of the day. First one is good by Personette. He'll shoot the second here. Could tie the biggest lead of the contest for the Sockies if he's able to make this one. Free throw on the way is no good. Hively gets the rebound. And the third quarter comes to a close. After 3, it's Pittsfield 26, Western 16. Fourth quarter play-by-play on Central Illinois Sports after this.
Of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. Visit the beautiful downtown area with the Pike County Courthouse and many businesses and restaurants to enjoy. Then check out the Pittsfield City Lake, a great place for boating, fishing, and camping. And new to the lake this year, a disc golf course. Learn more about all that the City of Pittsfield has to offer by visiting their website, pittsfieldil.org. The City of Pittsfield and Mayor John Hayden wish the Sockies good luck this season. Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
After 3 quarters, it is a lead for the Pittsfield Sockies over the Western Wildcats by the score of 25-16. And Western will have the basketball to start the fourth and final quarter of play. Little backdoor pass. Dixon gathers, puts up a shot, no good, but he's fouled by Personette, and he will shoot 2 shots, will Ethan Dixon. So Personette's first, team's second. Dixon to the free throw line for the second time today. He's 2 for 2 from the stripe on the evening. And he'll shoot 2 shots with 7:52 to play in the contest. First one by Ethan Dixon is good. Makes it 26-17. LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing. For all of your trucking and hauling needs, call the Dunhams and their team, 285-2808. Second one on the way is no good by Dixon. Hively, though, gets the offensive board. He'll put it back up. Blocked by Klatt. And the rebound down to Scranton. So it makes it 26-17 with 7:40 to play. Sockies have Reel, Tom Have, Personette, Klatt, and Scranton to start the fourth quarter. Scranton off of the screen from Klatt. Works it to Tom Have on the left wing. Low-scoring game here, 7:23 to play in the fourth. We knew it wouldn't be a real high-scoring contest. Here's Reel now going to rise and fire a 3 and hit. TJ Reel with 11. And Pittsfield leads 29-17, their largest lead of the contest on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Mellon with it in the corner right side. Is into a double team, looking to throw out of it. Does out top, finds Gage Smith. 7 minutes to play. Smith with the basketball on the bounce for the Wildcats. Gets it over to Hively. Hively to Dixon left side. Bounces down low. That is to West, and he's tripped up and fouled by Personette. So Personette will pick up his second foul of the quarter. Third team foul of the half. And it's out of bounds underneath here for the Wildcats. Smith will be the trigger man. Ball comes into Mellon. Top of the key now, West, with 6:47 to play. Over on the right side, Hively gets a touch behind the arc. Out top, Mellon thought about the three. Looking for an opening. Left wing, West. Up a little screen and roll action. Has picked up the dribble. Needs some help. Close to 5. Leaves it out top to Smith. 6:29 to play. Down low goes to Dixon. Dixon to Smith. West. Around it goes to Hively. Hively on the dribble drive. Pull-up shot from 12 won't go. Melman with an offensive board. He's trying to go back up with it. In amongst 3 men. Got to be close to 3 seconds. Out to Smith for a 3. No good. And Personette will go run down the rebound for the Sockies. Keller's second. 6:07 to play. 29-17 the advantage for the Pittsfield Sockies on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Biggest lead, and they'll look to add to it here. Reel with it out front on the dribble. The Scranton threes have not been good for the Sockies, just 3 of 12 on the day, but Reel hit one on the last possession. First man in double figures on the night for Pittsfield is TJ Reel. Scranton free throw line to Klatt, turns and faces. Works it right back to Scranton on the right side of things. He'll find Reel. Reel was open for a 3 but turned it down. Now he'll try the dribble drive, pulls it back out to Scranton. Over to Reel, open for a 3, hesitates, now fires, it's good again. Reel with the feel from downtown. He's got 14, and it's 32-17 Pittsfield as they build the lead out to 15, and Western wants the timeout. We'll pause as well. 5:17 to play. 32-17 advantage for the Sockies. Back on the other side of this break.
In the charming town of Pittsfield, Illinois, awaits a dining experience sure to impress. Nucci's Restaurant, specializing in Italian cuisine, succulent steaks, seafood, pasta, burgers, sandwiches, and scrumptious desserts all made to order. Mouth-watering and high-quality dishes at affordable prices. Nucci's is the perfect setting for a dinner date or a family meal. It's more than dining, it's an experience. Check out Facebook for live entertainment. Once you experience Nucci's, it will become a favorite destination.
I'm Gary Mendenhall. I am running for mayor because I believe in the future of Pittsfield and its citizens. We have the potential to thrive economically and safely in a state where the outlook appears tough. Let's prosper and grow as a community through job creation, tourism, and recreation. We are neighbors and friends who care, love, support, and stand up together.
On April 6th, vote Gary Mendenhall for mayor of Pittsfield.
Five minutes, 17 seconds left in the ballgame. It's a 32-17 advantage for Pittsfield on top of Western. Western will have the ball on the sideline following the timeout by their head coach, Curtis Stout. This is the largest deficit the Wildcats have faced yet tonight. Hively with the ball out top to Smith. He's going to get a good look from 3, too hard, and the rebound down to Carter Klatt, his second. Outlet pass to Scranton on the run into the front court. He'll work it between the circles to Reel. Reel with the basketball now to Scranton. Under 5 to play. Right back to Reel as they play a little pitch and catch to Tomhave. Tomhave with it out front. Crosses over against Hively. Kicks to Scranton on the wing. Over it goes to Tomhave, now Reel. Looking for the bounce pass and Klatt. Down low. Personette. Tough turnaround. Reverse layup. Good. Keller Personette's got 3. And the Socky lead builds out to 34-17 as they've doubled up the Wildcats here. With 4:25 to play. Now here's Scranton with a steal. 10th turnover by Western. To Tomhave. He'll bring it across on the dribble. Still on the bounce. Drives in. Layup up. Won't fall. Rebound to Dixon. And then he throws it away. Turnover number 11. Personette gets it to Klatt. Now Scranton. Right side, Reel, who's had the hot hand here for the Sockies, has 11 points. Check that, 14 points. And 10 of them have come here in the second half. Tomhave with the basketball. Sockies can be patient, up by 17 with 3:50 to play. Pass on the right side goes to Reel. Works off of the screen, and they're going to call an illegal screen on Keller Personette. Personette called for his third, team foul the fourth, turnover the seventh by Pittsfield. And we'll get the mask break. We'll pause as well. 3:46 to play, 34-17. The advantage for the Sockies over Western. Back after this.
Geared Up is your local source for custom apparel and awards. Geared Up offers a wide variety of apparel options, including embroidery, t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos. We do it all. Ask us how we can help you raise funds for your local school or organization. Find us online at www.wegearyouup.com or call 217-473-6290. That's 473-6290 for Geared Up custom apparel and awards.
Since 1962, Logan Ag has provided customers with quality products, competitive prices, and...
But what about the new locations, Grampy? What new location?
Well, boys, Logan Ag now has locations in Winchester, Illinois, and in LaBelle, Missouri.
So now there are 4? I'll be 4 this year.
Logan Ag, serving customers in Griggsville and Winchester, Illinois, Paris, and LaBelle, Missouri.
Our vision for agriculture is 2020.
3 minutes, 46 seconds left in the contest. 34-17 is the advantage for Pittsfield. On top of Western on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen, 217-320-4320 for all of your residential and commercial trash pickup needs. It's Trash Queen. Serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan counties. It'll be Western ball out of bounds. Length of the court to go. And Hively will look to bring it up for the Wildcats. Has it on the bounce against Bobby Stout, who checked in during the timeout, as did Joel Clements. They join Reel, Scranton, and Tommy. Here's a 3-ball on the way now. Hively knocks it down. He's got 9, and it's 34-20. The Wildcats have one more run left in them. Into the front court, Tom Habe with it. Had to kind of bounce off of a couple of defenders. Has the basketball in his arms with 3:14 to play. Gets it to Scranton. Out near the PHS of the center line. With Smith playing good defense on him. Gets free to Stout. Now to Reel. A 14-point lead for Pittsfield. They'll spread the floor with 3 minutes to play. Reel finds Scranton as Western has to come out and play the man-to-man now. Scranton with it against Smith. Over to Reel as they exchange places. Reel looking for an opening. Has to put it on the deck. Trying to get free from Dixon. Now to Stout on the left wing. Looking for the lob down low to Reel. He has to come down with it, save it in bounds. And it's tied up. It'll remain Socky basketball as the possession arrow favors Pittsfield. Reel went flying into the end line that time. Ball out of bounds on the side. Comes into Tom Abe. He's got it out top. He's got a free lane to the basket. He'll drive in and make the layup. And Tom Abe's in double figures with 11. 36-20, the lead for the Sockies. 2:30 to play. Smith with the ball, works it out front to West. Free throw line, Dixon. Looks for the drive, fakes. Ooh, had an opening, needed to go up. Out top to West for a 3, straight on, no good. And the ball out of bounds, last touched by TJ Reel. It'll stay with the Wildcats underneath their own hoop. 2:18 to play in the contest. 36-20, advantage Pittsfield. Inbounds pass coming here. Comes in on the right side, Mellon. He'll work it over to West. Coming to Hively in the corner for a 3. It's too hard, and Scranton gets the board for Pittsfield, his 4th. He'll work the ball into the front court on the left-hand bounce. To Reel with 2 minutes to play. Reel penetrates, gets it to Stout on the baseline. Drives in, layup up and good by Bobby Stout. He's got 5. And it is 38-20 Sockies. Here's a shot put up down low. It's good by Hively. He's in double figures with 11. As the Wildcats get a quick response. 38-22. With just a little over a minute and a half to play. Tom Habe with it out front. He's going to take a dribble. Fire at 3. No good. Rebound down to Western's Hively. He'll push it into the front court, pull it out behind the perimeter against Scranton. Still has the dribble, tries to drive in, gets free, puts up a little floater, no good. Rebound, Hively will be called for the foul. It's his first, team fourth. And in for Western will come Depke, Fessler. Jeremiah Power also in for the first time, along with Caleb Harris. The Sakis will bring in a couple new men in a moment. 1:11 to play. Into the front court. Stout gets free. Puts it up with the left hand. It's good. Bobby Stout another 2. He's got 7. Brad Tomave calls the timeout to get the substitutes into the game. 40-22. Sakis on top with 1:08 to play. Up by 18. Tying the biggest lead of the game on the Trash Queen scoreboard here on senior night. We will talk with the 3 senior basketball players at the conclusion of this contest. Into the front court with the basketball. Riley West. Works it over to Depke. Now back to West with 1 minute to play. Near the sideline, ball knocked away by Fish, and he was standing out of bounds, so he couldn't possess it. Good hustle, though, by Fish. 55.9 ticks left. Depke will be the man to throw it in. Does so in the backcourt to West. On the wing, Harris gets a touch. Looks down low. Now free throw line to Depke over on the right side of things to West. He'll skip it across to Harris, who fakes the 3. Into Depke, trying to make a move. Leaves it out to Power. Power with the ball, and a pass that goes out of bounds, and a turnover on the Wildcats is their 12th. Pittsfield with the basketball, up 40-22 with 30 seconds to play. Fish gets it on the right wing. Works it out to Kelly Personette. Finds Caden Anstead, who's into the game for the first time, the sophomore, to Hayden. Hayden high above his head as the Sakis are in the little flex offense. Down low, here's a good find from Ballinger to Personette. His shot won't fall, though, and the rebound comes in to Riley West's hands. Harris is a little lame now on the other end of the court. 5 seconds left. Here's a 3 on the way by Power. It's good. He knocks it down, and the final of this game is going to be 40-25. The Sakis pick up the win on senior night. Win number 1,915 in the program for Pittsfield. And we'll pause for a timeout, take you to the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Lots coming up for you still. Final stats and analysis, a visit with the Saki seniors, all coming your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
You can plan for most things in your life, but being sick isn't one of them. That's why Illini Express has expanded hours so your family can get the care you require. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday, Illini Express can see patients 18 months and older, no appointment necessary. When you can't wait to feel better, Illini Express is here for you. Located on the square in Pittsfield. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of the time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. For all your investment needs, call Derek Harris at 217-222-7173 or stop by the office at 1891 Main Street, Quincy. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Spring will be here before you know it. Don't let busted screens leave you feeling cooped up when the nice weather arrives. Pike County Glass is your one-stop shop for screen and window repair. From storm window and screen repair to screened and porch installation, Pike County Glass does it all and more. All with high-quality craftsmanship and products, plus customer service that is second to none. Call Pike County Glass at 217-285-4275 or stop by at 1071 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Pike County Glass, West Central Illinois' glass experts.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we asked, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want, now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. A win for the Pittsfield Sakis over the Western Wildcats by the score of 40-25 here on senior night for the Sakis. They were up 11-6 after the first quarter. Took a 19-10 lead into the half, led 26-16 after 3, and win this one 40-25. Western never led, so no lead changes, no ties in the game. The Wildcats finished the game with 12 turnovers, 7 for the Sockies. Pittsfield shot 17 of 33 from the floor, 53%, 4 of 14 from 3, and 2 of 4 from the free throw line. TJ Reel led the way with 14 points, including 10 in the second half. Cade Tomhave with 11, 7 for Bobby Stout in the win, and then 3 apiece for Keller Personette and Nate Scranton. Joel Clements finished with 2. Western finished the day shooting 9 of 30 from the floor. They were 2 of 8 from 3 and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Eric Hively leads the way in scoring with 11 points, 6 for J.T. Walston, 3 points for Jeremiah Power, 2 for Gavin Mellon, and 2 for Caden Bessler. Final of the game, a 40-25 win for Pittsfield over Western here on senior night for the Sockies. Glad you're with us here on Central Illinois Sports. We'll talk with the Socky seniors and Socky head coach Brad Tomhave on the other side of this break on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show.
Press Yours on You would like to thank everyone in our community for your support in the past 15 years. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space with spirit wear for Unity Mustangs, Liberty Eagles, Brown County Hornets, and our hometown Central Panthers. Businesses, let us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. We are excited to now offer lasered hat patches. With limitations on attendance to local sporting events, we are excited to help bring you this game. Press Yours on You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Bob Ray, Jesse Shootman, Triopian and Kansas State grad Emily Carls, Nathan and new All-Star accountant Madeline Heyer. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Don Kirk or Sheila Davidsmeyer today at 217-285-4014. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. A 40-25 win for the Pittsfield Sockies over Western here on senior night for the Sockies, and we're glad to be joined by the 3 Sockies senior basketball players and also Coach Brad Tomhave. And we'll talk to all 3 of you guys, then we'll let Coach Tomhave get in here in just a moment. But let's first start with Peyton Apps. And Peyton, gosh darn, man, we'd like to see you out there on the court tonight, but how special was it to get honored here on senior night, get a good round of applause, and then see your teammates come out with a big win?
It means a lot. You know, you don't know when your season could end, and happened to me a little bit sooner than I wanted it, but I'm just glad to come out here and see my teammates come out with a big win.
How exciting was it earlier in the season? It's been a strange year, hasn't it? It didn't look like there was going to be a basketball season. Then all of a sudden it's boom, a season, and 7 days later you're playing. How exciting was it to get that news that, hey, you'd have at least a little bit of a senior season to give it a go?
Yeah, you know, we've been playing since the 3rd grade, and we've been playing all together since then. And, you know, not having that senior season really hits you. And I was just glad to get going when they gave us the go to play.
I know a lot of people are wondering, you had some surgery last week. How are you feeling at this point?
Feeling all right. You know, I'm a little sore, but they gave me some medications to help the pain go away, but I'm fine other than that.
We know you have some plans to play collegiately on the baseball field. Tell people about what some of those plans are next year.
I will go to Danville Community College and start my college career there. I'll probably be playing a little bit of third, probably pitching a little bit. And I talked to the coach. He just told me to take it easy on my injury, and we'll get you back to 100%.
Last thing, I know you had to grow up hearing a lot of Saki basketball stories from a certain gentleman that lives at your house. How special was it to be a part of that program after hearing about it your entire childhood?
It means a lot. You know, this is a winning tradition here at Pittsfield, and to be a part of it just means a lot.
All right, Peyton, thanks a lot. Congratulations here on senior night. Joel will bring you in next. And, hey, speaking of having to watch a couple people play and your family, we've gone through a whole slew of Clemens players, both on the boys and girls side. And, Joel, how exciting was it to suit up here on senior night in the starting lineup and see actually some fans here to be able to cheer you on as well?
It felt really great. To be honest, I didn't know we were going to have a senior night or anything at all. And it felt really good to have that.
You've been playing with these two guys your entire career. I think Peyton mentioned third grade, and there were some other guys that played early on, but you were the last three to stick it out all through 4 years. What made you want to come back out here for your senior season, and how special was it that you actually got to have some of a season?
It was really special. They've been with me forever. I mean, when I think of basketball, I think of them, you know.
Let's talk about some of the plans you have. I know we've still got some season left. It's kind of strange that usually, you know, there's a senior night and this thing called postseason, but not this year. So you've got a couple games left, but tell people kind of what your plans are for next year once high school's over.
To be honest, I have no plans so far. I don't know at all, really.
Hey, you know, Joel, here's the thing. If 2020 and 2021 has taught us anything, it's maybe not to plan too far ahead because it could all get changed a lot. Last question, what's it meant to you to play for the Saki basketball program?
It's really special. It's really something you should honor here at Pittsfield.
Well, Joel, we appreciate it. Congratulations, you're on senior night. We'll talk to Cade Tomhave now. And Cade, hey, you get the fortune of being the first of the Tomhave sons to play for their dad. And I know that experience has been extremely fun and gratifying for you.
Oh, very, very much so. You know, it was tough first couple years. Last year was a little bit better. This year, I think we both have done a good job, and I hope that I've set the standard for my younger siblings to be able to, you know, repeat what I have done. You know, maybe in a little bit better ways, but hopefully, you know, we're working for the tradition of Saki basketball for the younger generations, and you know, that's just a part of it.
You know, ever since Coach Tomhave came back and took over this program, we've seen you've sat on the bench for a long time now as a youngster, now as a player. What's it been kind of growing up right in the midst of this program?
You know, I've learned so much just since I was, you know, 4. I mean, ever since I could walk, I've learned so much from my father and all the great individuals that have walked through this gym and these hallways. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better community growing up, and it's just really special to be able to look back and say I had some of the best mentors and role models that I could ask for.
I know you wish Peyton could have been out there tonight playing the game with you, but glad to have him in attendance. What's it been like playing with these two guys your whole career?
I mean, it makes it special. I mean, you look, you got 6 a.m. practices, you know, you dread those, but at the end of the day, you know, you're going and seeing your best friends. And ever since third grade, like we said, I mean, that's really what keeps you going, is that camaraderie and, you know, that togetherness that, you know, like I said, really keeps you going. So it's special.
Like Peyton, you have some plans to play some baseball next year. Of course, still some basketball, some baseball. They might even throw in a football season sometime, we understand. But tell people about what your plans are.
I'll be attending Illinois Wesleyan University to play baseball. I committed a couple weeks ago, and you know, it's feels good to be able to get that off my chest. You know, that decision. But yeah, I'm major in chemistry. Pursue, you know, a route in pre-optometry. So other than that, that's all I got so far. Like you said, don't plan too far ahead, but you know, try to work on that.
Cade, it's been a pleasure. We congratulate you on the win here on senior night.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Now we'll talk with Saki head coach Brad Tomhave. 40-25 the victory over this Western Wildcat squad. And coach, you knew that it's kind of like a lot of things. Offense has been a little harder to come by. A couple of losses to a very good Liberty team, a tough Quincy Notre Dame team at their place at the Pit. But your kids came out and really responded well, it looked like tonight.
Yeah, they did. I thought our energy was a focal point Monday in practice, and trying to do some things defensively that I think the kids are capable of doing. They just didn't believe it necessarily 100%. in themselves, so that when we see the pressure that Liberty and Notre Dame put on us, that they understand that they can do the same thing and they can handle that pressure. So I thought we started the game with a little bit more of a focus on that defensively, which led to some good offense. And we kind of got stagnant there for a while, and we couldn't, offense wasn't moving, and we were trying to do a couple different things there in the second half to try to create more movement with our guys and have them find spots kind of on the fly and not necessarily in a patterned offense. They were doing a great job of matching up with us, but we weren't doing much to make them have to find us, I guess, with offense. Like I said, we got stagnant, but then we started moving, and then I think you saw TJ Reel hit some big shots. He got into the gaps and hit some pull-ups and hit a couple threes, and Cade got into the lane and hit a couple, and then Bobby even took it to the rim and did some. I thought Keller Personette came in and gave us some good energy minutes there in the second half, and so they still held true to what we wanted to do defensively, not necessarily in our man-to-man, but we were able to go to some of our specials, and they did a nice job. They contested all shots for the most part and got rebounds for the most part. So then they would be able to get those stops came down, and we would be able to turn those stops into scores, so to be able to stretch it out a little bit. So you'd like to see more than 40 on the board on that side, but you sure like the 25 that's on the other.
You talk about these three seniors, and you have a little bit of an advantage. You've been around these guys maybe even longer. They've been playing basketball, one of them since the day he was born. How special has it been to see these three guys go all the way through this hockey program?
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to see everybody go through, but it obviously hits a little bit closer to home with this group. We've been since the third grade, like those boys have said. We were with them and coaching them in youth league and having Mr. Apps coach them through the rest of their youth league and hear all the stories that he told. I'm sure I didn't tell a single one of Saukey tradition and what it meant to us to play for it, and just wanting them to understand the opportunity and just the things that why we think this place is so special. It's not necessarily what we've done, but just what we were able to see growing up. So they've got to realize that we didn't really create the tradition. It's just our responsibility to continue the tradition that was created by so many people from so many years ago. So it's cool to be able to have your kids go through that program or go through this program and understand, it's not necessarily about all the wins and losses. It's about, understanding you're putting in the work in for a reason. You're doing all those things, the 6 a.m.s, the weight vests, the ankle weights, the heavy ropes, and the double session practices, because you're going to learn a sense of understanding that if you work hard at something and you commit yourself to teammates and commit yourself and dedicate yourself to hard work, that no matter what it is, whether it's basketball or life, you're going to succeed if you're willing to put the work in. And then at the same time, there's going to be those stretches where you got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I didn't necessarily put the effort that I needed to in that practice or that game, and realize that was a loss for us. But the losses, you never try to get too high and you never try to get too low, and like I've said, stay humble and appreciate the opportunity that you're given, and because like we see, you never know when it's going to be taken from you, and you can't let a minute go by that you take anything for granted, basketball, any sport. So just cherish what you got, cherish the opportunities. I'm so blessed to be able to be around kids in the gym, and they even show up at my house a few times over the course of the years, and we'll sure miss seeing their shoes at our front door.
You'll get to see them hit the court again quickly tomorrow night. It's kind of got a holiday tournament week type of feel because you're going to play some, 3 games in a row, a day off, and another game. If you like basketball this week, it's the week for it.
Yeah, we do. With because of some of the cancellations we had to endure, that it's just kind of how it fell. But hey, we talked yesterday. This is sectional. This would be sectional week in a normal year, and so let's treat it like that, and let's prepare for it like that. And we might have had to play a back-to-back night in a postseason situation. So why not create some of that feel for the kids? And not, the pressure's not quite as high because it's not lose and go home at this point. But let's let's try to make it as realistic for the kids as possible in such an abnormal year anyways. So, yeah, lots of basketball within the next week and a half, and then, then unfortunately it's done, but we get to see all our kids move on to more activities that are slowly opening up for all our kids. So that's a good thing.
Final of this one, a 40-25 win for the Sockies over Western. Coach, as always, thanks for the time.
Okay, thanks, guys.
That's going to do it here on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Time to name our Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, player of the game. And how about the night by TJ Reel? 14 points, 10 of those came in the second half, and TJ Reel is the player of the game, presented by Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris. Final in the contest, a 40-25 win for the Pittsfield Sockies as they defeat the Western Wildcats on senior night for Pittsfield. For Tim Hull, I'm Charlie Hull, and it's been another Central Illinois Sports presentation.